Let's go live. You are live. And I can't see the chat, so.
I definitely
Oh
can't see
well.
it from here.
Well, well, it's not supposed to have that stupid referral link on there. So.
You want to see chat? You got chat.
I got chat. Okay. I think there's an echo.
StreamYard probably took me off of your.
I'll say there's Chavez, Mark, Creech.
Randy and Norman.
Yeah, of course, Randy and Norman. Donna Long. Creech is live from the Gulf of America. Michael! How you doing today, Michael? 21 people. Okay. 19 people in here for the second part of RCT Sunday because Randy and Norman doesn't count. Because I have Randy's phone to read chat because I can't see chat on my phone. Oh, Michael's ticked off because of the dang rain. Hi, H. Lee. Now wait for the rest of the people to pop up on panel. Creech sent me. Hey, Gimpy. He said I came in here for the chat. Speaking of Gimpy, y'all tune into Trophy Seekers Outdoors Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time to see Mr. Gimpy.
I don't know what you call it, but it's a nice one. A little crappie, right?
Creech says y'all tripped me out with Creech sent me. Hey, you know that's been my title on a few lives, you know. Instead of having my name, it said Creech sent me. And he said, yeah, I have a good story to tell. Went fishing with Bobcat yesterday. Broke back to back PBs.
Cool.
Awesome, Mr. Gimpy. That'll be a great story to tell.
That's what you need to do is mess with Bobcat and say, hey, let's set up a trail. son. I'd like my son to meet him.
Yeah.
Talk to him and stuff.
Yeah. It's amazing.
I think I'm fishing on credit up front. We might have to put one of Bobcat stunts and try out some of these veiny wieners on here.
That's fun. Bobcat's good at that, Gimpy. But I mean, he kind of ruined Randy though. Took Randy bumping. That's what he likes to do now. Ruined. All right, all you other panel people, come on. Sir, he's yeah, that's all he does. That's all he's been doing.
Too much action up there for my taste.
I mean, he'll come down here and then turn around and fly up through there and like slow, almost like slamming the brakes right before he gets where he's at now. Gimpy said he took his bumping too. I'm addicted now for sure. Yeah, Randy's addicted. I'm telling you. Bobcat gets the blame. Two people on panel. Where's the rest of you? Gimpy said if you need a bumping partner, you can always give him a call. Gimpy, you know you can fish with him anytime.
Gimpy might bring better luck than I do.
Gimpy might bring better luck. Give it a few and he'll take off right back up there. Just kind of like, what are you doing? I mean, no. The swim deck is not a safe place. Mr. Gimpy says fish whisper. If they don't go back up through there, I'd be in shock. Hey, Bob and Doreen. Stan, are you coming up too? Because you know you have access. Told you. Told you. I mean, I'm going slow right now, but I told you so. Okay, now speaking up. I kind of want to know the purpose of what they're doing. If I was out fishing already, I could handle a little rain, but to go out in it, yeah, I got you, Grumpy. Uh, got you, Stan. But you should have full access where you can bring people up too, I think. I'm just kind of holding the phone till everybody comes in because I won't be able to see it otherwise. May end up asking them, what's the sole purpose of going up there, floating that, and then gunning it right back up there again? Can you please enlighten me on the sole purpose of that?
I think it's their version of bumping, I'd say.
And see, now they're coming back. How long they've been doing that, I don't know, but it's been a while. Yes, Michael, I kind of figured that, but I was not going to comment.
Just more.
21 grand people watching.
I know better than that.
Yeah.
In my hand, it's sharp.
I told somebody at the gathering earlier this year, I said, don't play with that hook. I said, it ain't nothing to play with. Idiot pokes himself, and I was like, I told you not to play with it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, that's sharp. I said, I told you.
Bit me 3 or 4 times the other day.
Like, I told you, they ain't nothing to play with. He just found out the hard way because he was stubborn, didn't want to listen to me.
I think they're so sharp it almost hurts to look at them.
Mhm. Yeah. My husband fishes Chattanooga. He's a bank fisherman. Fishes Chattanooga a lot.
Mm. I was thinking about going down Tuesday, but I'm and learn my way around a little bit.
Hello, Mike Chavez. Hey, what's working, Andrew? I don't know what's working. Uh, no. Uh, we had it set up this way already. Um, by the time John had it worked out. But I tried to log in and it was telling me that the email or password was wrong.
Yeah, John had to change the password yesterday, and I forgot to figure out what it was.
So, I mean, if it would have worked out, then I would have used it. I would have used it today to go live, but oh well, it's okay. Next time. I don't think it is, Andrew. At least I didn't share it anyways on the page. Okay. Once again.
Bad. I think I broke it all loose too.
Oh, really?
And there they go again. I'm telling you, I'd love to ask them. Hey, Paul. Well, Andrew, we're fishing, but I'm kind of waiting for other people to come on the panel before I put the phone in the phone holder. Because otherwise I can't see it. And hey, Joey and Janice. And I only got one seat on StreamYard, and Stan's got that. There's some. I have to ask Daryl what he does because I can. There's supposed to be a way I can send an email and get a code, give somebody else access. But I don't know how to do that. But if I ever figure it out, Andrew, I will let you know. There's John!
Hey y'all.
And I lost Ed.
You lost Ed.
Ed Evans just dropped out as soon as I added you on panel.
Oh. So tell him we didn't mean to bump him out.
He's coming back.
There we go. Now I got my earbuds working.
Oh, that's what it was, his earbuds.
Yep.
Andrew said, I saw a lot of people on stand day, then I passed back out. Andrew woke up and looked at the number of people on stand day and then fell asleep again. Hey, Rod Wilson. He's one that I was his YouTube girlfriend.
Really?
It's like, okay, sort of.
Married for him and his wife were fixing to celebrate like their 37th anniversary. Making sure I was still on here, right?
JG made it over here. Welcome in, JG.
Hey, JJ, what's going on, brother?
Oh, I already did. That was the first thing I did when I grabbed it. You can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Can everybody else?
I hear you.
Mike, I did have it muted for a minute because I was telling a story. So that's probably why.
I hear you just fine.
Good. You can just listen to me till Stan comes back in here.
Y'all want to reel them in and go underneath the channel over on that side and see what we got? I ain't never fished on that side. We need to do something. We ain't catching no fish.
Go for it. So, John,
Yes.
I had Norman cast out both of my rods a while ago, and I said, "What do you think about them?" He said they're a lot lighter than mine.
They said sold.
Good deal.
I told him he could use Swain 10 and save 10%, or he could call you and be a whole lot better off.
Yep. Well, had a hit.
Chavez is in here.
And I figured I'd give him the option of letting him throw it out if he wanted to,
Why not?
so he could know how it feels.
Right. Hey, Stan.
Hey,
Hello, everybody.
Stan's in
Hey,
there. He
Stan.
can add people to the panel, and I don't have to hold the phone.
Bob and Doreen Fishing saying, hello, Cyclone. That was a nice fish you just caught on Stand Live.
Trying to do it again.
That's right. That's right.
But
Here
those fish don't
is.
carry over. This is a new show.
That's right. Okay, new show. We're gonna have a whole day, but a new show, so we gotta divide the totals between the different segments. There you go.
Clean slate. Clean slate.
Right, just like a wrestling tournament, Ed.
So, Bobby, you're right back in it, buddy.
Well, it's all you now, Stan, because I can't. I have to use Randy's phone to read chat
All right.
because apparently my settings didn't work out to where I could take that
Not charging.
crap off the screen. So I have
Let's
to
see.
fix that.
Mr. Gimpy's out there. If you need a new leg or foot, just use Gimpy 10. You'll save 10% off.
There you go.
Well, once again, Mr. Gimpy is going to be on Trophy Seekers Outdoors Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central or Eastern.
Yeah, that show would be I really like that show. That show would be an amazing show if it just got rid of Daryl, but it's a good show.
Hey, I don't know if Daryl has posted it yet or not, but I'm pretty proud of the thumbnail I made for that.
That was pretty good. That was
I
such
was
a
all
good.
excited. They tell me that Gimpy's going to be on there, and the first thing I thought of was Forrest Gump. You got magic legs.
Normally that is saying, so if I use Swain 10, 92210, stand 10, I get 30% off altogether. What the what? Oh, wait a minute. What did you change my name, Lisa?
No.
Who the heck? How did that happen? Pooh stands. What the what?
What they say?
What
Who's
what is
standing?
it?
Everybody
I
needs
don't
to take a break every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old man.
No BS.
I'm an old man. John can tell you when you get old like that, you got to go every morning.
I
It just.
almost got some that.
When it's time to let it fly, you just gotta let it fly.
There's. Go ahead.
Gimpy, I'm glad you found it really funny because I was proud of that thumbnail. Proud. I got Mr. Gimpy and Forrest Gump sitting on the park bench.
Oh.
Forrest Gump says you got magic legs. Gimpy says, "You want to fish?" Forrest Gump says, "I got a box of chocolates." He says, "Yeah, but you want to fish?" I was having so much fun with it.
Look at the bird shit off the horse. I'm not proud of that.
Yeah.
I'm glad we were sitting under
We
there.
got saved.
Mr. Gimpy says Grump is the guy that goes
Oh.
to a 50% off sale with a 50% off coupon and tries to get it for free. Absolutely, Gimpy.
So did Lisa lose audio or me?
Y'all both sound
Y'all
good
both
to me.
sound good.
Ed, you hear me? Okay.
I hear you fine, buddy.
They can hear me.
Right.
Coming in crystal clear.
Sound fine.
Perfect. Perfect.
I had to go in myself and see if my tablet was charging. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
But then again, that's because my hearing works.
Huh?
Okay, I gotta say, I've been watching this boat for about 30 minutes, and they will speed up to the dam, and like they would float backwards, and then they'd turn around and fly up to the dam again and float backwards. I think they're finally leaving.
They're drifting.
That was flying.
Yep.
It'd be like 2 seconds and they'd fly back. I ain't seen no rods though. They ain't doing nothing but goofing off. But
There we go. I lost my ears for a second. I'm back.
Oh.
That's what happens when you get old and you gotta wear these dang hearing aid things.
I hear you.
What? Just kidding.
just to throw this out there to everybody, if Stan ends up with a little thing where you push the button and it tells a dad joke, y'all can blame that on Randy.
That thing is awesome.
One of Randy's friends has a little button, and it'll play 3,000 different dad jokes.
Wow.
So just FYI, y'all can blame that on Randy if Stan ever gets one.
I thought it was really cool.
Absolutely. Of course it is. What's better than 3,000 dad jokes?
3001.
Yeah. See, I'm not the only dad joke person out there.
Where's Rowdy?
Yeah, we definitely have some very good. We've got some good dad joke people in our community for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Gimpy says, "Sorry, Stan, I don't have a coupon for ears, just limbs."
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Gimpy, my sister's big thing. My sister is she was amputated below the knee or above the knee, and no, below it. Anyways, she has a leg, and her big thing is, "You pissed me off. I'm going to take my leg off and beat you with it." Can you imagine me making somebody mad enough to do that? Never.
Hey, that's also like that guy that went and got toilet paper, and he comes around the back of the Jeep. Did you know how much that cost me? It cost me an arm and a leg. And his arm and his leg are both amputated. I'm sorry, that was just funny.
It is funny. It is funny. We got to laugh at ourselves sometimes.
Gimpy said he used that threat as well.
Cutting up with Creech is saying, John, Cyclone, you in that deep hole on the right side of the island, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
He knows where I'm at.
John, what's the water temperature down there?
This
It was 82
82.
before we come this way, further south.
Yeah, I'm just sitting. Let me
Yeah,
see.
we've gotten so chilly at night now. We're down in the 70, 78, 77, I think it was this morning.
It
Yeah,
was
we had
We're at
74 on
79.
Wednesday.
I
We're just straight. We're right below the dam, and it's 79 here.
Yeah, Dan ended up with a trip this morning, so I was getting some shout outs from the river.
Speed bump will be out later. He's
speed
getting
bump
some
will be
lunch.
back there to get lunch.
That's an awesome kid. I love him. He's a good kid.
Oh, you should have seen the look on his face at the gathering when we told him that you wasn't going to make it.
I
my
know.
God. You would thought
I,
somebody shot his best friend.
I know.
Oh, you
That's
broke his heart.
I did,
He
and I
was
got to learn.
so sad.
I got to learn to I always try to talk things into existence, and most of the time it'll work. You keep talking about it, but I got to be careful to say for certain because then I really couldn't wait. I wanted to be there, and I had every intention. Things just things happen, and life gets in the way. But you forget that people like that. Like here's this good kid out there that you really like, and you hate disappointing them, and so I gotta be careful not to say things sometimes until I know for sure.
Especially since he idolizes you. There's not many
Yeah.
people that do.
That's right.
And that was cold.
Oh, that was great. That was a good one. I love it. I love it.
I'm only playing with you,
man.
Stan. You know
Cars-
that.
No, I love it, my friend. That's what's great about this. Like, we all understand that's part of fishing. It's having fun with the people you're out there fishing with, and that's it makes people laugh. And what better way to do it? I have a blast. Let's see.
Well, Carson idolizes Stan, and Destiny idolizes Jody.
Yeah. That's supposed to be the battle. We still got to get. I got to get that worked out. Where Jonathan, we're going to have to fish unless I can. Oh, see there, I was about to do it again. Unless we can do it at this year's gathering, but 90 whatever % chance right now, but but yeah, so we could still do it where Carson and I are fishing, but it's on. I'd be up here. You'd have to be down there, but yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Mr. Gimpy said no one idolizes Daryl. What the what? Yeah, that's it, Creech. And every time I say I'm planning on doing something else always forces me to change plans. Absolutely. No one idolizes Daryl. Poor
I
Daryl.
don't know. Tristan might idolize Daryl.
Maybe. He has fished with him though before, so I don't know.
Tristan's fished with Daryl. Him and Woody. And I know Tristan's hunted with him.
I'm fishing with him this week.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna go jug fishing below the dam like we did in the tournament the other day.
It's all right. He'll have Woody too. So.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Bad boy, what you gonna do?
Nope, that's the dam.
Oh, okay.
Just got all our rods set up,
and now they're opening the dam on you.
And now they're opening the dam. We'll probably have to reel everything in.
We're gonna have a lot of water coming down.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a good point. A bunch. Mr. Gimpy saying, did anyone watch Steve Douglas live stream about the championship?
Sure did.
We watched part of it till the phone died, but we were working on the boat.
But yeah, definitely that is next May 14th,
15th and
15th,
16th.
15th, 16th.
Yep.
Owensboro, Kentucky. Not Tennessee, as I said the last time, right? I think one of the a week or two ago, I was trying to talk about that, and I'm saying Owensboro, Tennessee. The Owensboro, Kentucky, next May. It's going to have the Catfishing Expo, which is a similar to CatCon type situation. But the good part is that the tournament is going to be held right there on the water. So you'll see the tournament anglers coming in, and that's all going to be part of it. So I think that's going to be a blast.
Creech, I've got 2 rods out. I brought 3, but I have 2 out.
Hey, check out these beautiful RCT rods here. Got them all the way around the front of the boat.
Purdy.
We got 2 green ones, a gold caravel, 2 brown ones, 2 blue ones.
There you go. And if you want to look at those rods, you can look at them at www.rivercatstackle.com. Make sure you use code SWAIN10. I like the new promotion. We're going to be doing a bunch of different ones like that, but they're doing because look, River Cats Tackle started down there in beautiful state Louisiana, and you got some people in Mississippi, and I believe headquarters is right there, just right around Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So alligator fishing, a big thing down there. So the biggest alligator caught on an RCT rod is what the contest they got going in for. John, do you know how long the alligator season lasts down there?
Have no idea.
I think it's
Creech
about a month.
That's what I thought Creech was saying, but he's in chat, so look at be watching the River Cats Tackle, the YouTube page and the Facebook page, because we'll be posting videos and pictures and stuff there of these gators being caught on River Cats Tackle. And we got one in already, definitely, that was on the Ancient Mariner Albatross rod with a 6,000 reel.
Creech said I'm
Uh-oh. Should I let this guy in, Lisa?
Depends on who it is.
I guess so. Boom, boom, bam. There it is. The Danny Stone Outdoors. What's up, brother?
Trouble or something?
Well, heck, I was expecting you to say Bobby. That's why I said it. It depends on who it is. Danny is automatic.
Yeah. Well, we're traveling light today. I'm trying to take it easy. I got me a nice little sandbar here. I did have to come down the rocks, but this is about as laid back as you get. I got my umbrella up, and brother, fish bite or not, we ain't moving.
Danny, can you flash back? Can you scroll back to what you just came down?
Oh yeah, right down that hill of rocks.
Yeah.
My truck is way up there.
You know you're in trouble, right? You know you're in trouble.
Well, here's the thing. You know what? I got a couple things to tell you, Stan. I'm glad you're here. For one thing, it's harder coming down the rocks than it is going up because you're fighting, because you got gravity pulling you toward the bottom, and you're stepping down on a rock that you don't know. Is that thing going to roll under my foot or not?
Absolutely.
Now, climbing back up, your center of gravity is on your the foot that is lower on the heel, so you can stick that foot up there and test that rock. So going back up is a lot safer than coming down.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now here's something I had for you, Stan. I
All
was at
right.
another spot earlier, and I didn't bring my chair down, so I found me a flat rock, and I stacked it up on top of some other rocks and used it for a chair. You know what I called it?
Go ahead, tell me.
My rocking chair.
Oh, I love
I knew that
it.
was coming.
Hey, let me get baited up, get some lines out. We ain't gonna catch nothing with them hanging in the air.
All right, my
Nope.
friend. Welcome in, welcome in. No fish caught yet on this segment, right? No, I missed
No.
I missed a little bit while I was
You didn't miss anything, pal.
all right. We'll just say I was indisposed for
Hey, it's okay because Michael already let the chat know what you were doing.
yeah, I saw hey, it's a part of nature, man. You gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, dang, I wasn't gonna make that comment. And here goes Michael.
We won't talk about Mr. Pants Down Ed anymore today, though. So
Okay. Thank you.
we won't bring that up again. But it you know, it was brought up because that's what's great. We have all these funny moments as, you know, a community that people kind of remember, and that's one of the things that people definitely. But you caught the fish, so everything turned out great with that one.
Yeah, everything came out in the end, Stan.
Gimpy says
boy.
Gimpy says if you lose a foot, remember Gimpy 10 to save 10% on a new one.
There you go. We're gonna have to come up with something for that. We're gonna have to. You got River Cats tackle, so that'll have to be. Maybe River Cats can be looking at a whole new division here. Prosthetic arms, legs. We'll have Mr. Gimpy headed up. You never know.
Yep, never know.
Hey, Stan,
Yes, sir.
what are you trying to say? Gimpy's going to go at it one step at a time?
Oh boy.
John said, what are you trying to say? Gimpy's going to go one step at a time?
Whatever it takes, whatever it takes.
I heard IHOP is hiring.
Oh, wow. You're on fire today, Ed. Nice.
Hey,
Yeah, I
y'all
learned
need
from
to
the
save all
best,
these.
man.
Y'all need to save all these Gimpy jokes for Wednesday.
That's right. Mr. Gimpy will be the guest on Wednesday night, 9 p.m. It is not just another fishing show. Oh my gosh! Now I just take my legs off and roll down the hill. That's it. And if you can't laugh about yourself, well, we'll laugh for you. I'm just saying.
Hey, that's
For me,
like
yes, they will.
that's like the comedian Josh Blue. If you haven't watched Josh Blue, you need to.
That guy is hilarious.
I mean, when he was on Last Comic Standing, you know, they're like, "What brought you into this?" He's like, "What am I going to do? Be a traffic cop?" And his arms like swinging all over the place because he's got cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy. That's it. I was going to ask. I know he's got one of the and he's just hilarious. I mean, you can't, you know, you're not trying to make fun of anybody, but you know, he's got the arm. And he was
himself.
Yeah, he was talking about what he caught a pigeon or something, and he was on a roller coaster or something. I like the one where he's talking about being in the line. I'll be right there, and he's trying to go. You know, it's like the amusement parks where it's like the S curve lines. And what was his name again?
Josh Blue.
Josh Blue. If you love comedy acts, like you know, good, clean. It was a lot of fun. Just a funny dude. And he's, you know, what makes a good comedian, I think, is timing and also being able to link jokes together. Like, 2 hours later he'll bring back a joke that he told in the beginning, and that to me that's a comedian, and he's just hilarious. He's a very funny dude.
I like his comedy where the other guy with cerebral palsy comes on stage and he says the joke is on them, and he's like, well, don't get too close, we might get tangled up. And he keeps trying to say the joke is on them. He said, well, they can't hear you without the mic, they might not understand you with the mic. And he said the joke is on them, pointing to the audience, and he said the joke is on them because they thought I was you before the show. And he said, man, this guy's awesome, I gotta take him on the road with me. I watched Josh Blue before he got his start. So when he was on Last Comic Standing,
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
I actually have thought about doing that. I've actually thought about doing a stand-up routine and stuff. The problem is I'm not funny, so there went that idea. So.
Hey, Stan.
Yes, sir.
I got an idea.
What's that?
For the day only.
For today only.
Today only. If you purchase something from the website at River Cats Tackle, leave a message saying Gimpy sent me, and you get 10% off.
Woo! There you go. Gimpy sent them. So there you go. RiverCatsTackle.com. Tell them Gimpy sent you. That is. That's. I think you're trying to get a step up on everybody, John.
That one step at
There's our brother Lance out there. He says Stan may not be funny, but he's pretty funny looking. Hey, whatever it takes to get the laugh.
Lance, it's okay to talk about yourself like that.
Woo! Wow.
Shots fired.
Mr. Gimpy said, I thought about the stand-up routine, but hell, I can't stand up. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Laugh at yourself, and people will laugh with you. Yep. So, started with the Cutting Up with Creech, which is now a T-shirt.
Yep.
Tell them Creech sent you. I've been doing that around here even, and people just kind of look at you because they're like, Creech, how should I know this? And you can see them, they get kind of awkward. Oh, well, thanks, I appreciate that. They don't know what to say. Lance said he's dropping in on his during his break. Oh. Mr. Gimpy said, ask Bobcat how much fun we had Saturday catfishing. Ooh, there you go. Grumpy Vet said, wait a minute, John. If we get the 10% off for using Mr. Gimpy or using Gimpy 10, is that going to cost us an arm and a leg?
Just 1 foot.
Wait a minute. Bobcat has a lot of people go off the side of his boat. Did they use him as a bobber?
Oh, wow. Cutting Up a Creek said, I don't know Mr. Gimpy, but sounds like he has more than 10% off. What the what?
Did your phone get hot? No?
No, I'm dilly.
It just got quiet.
Well, looks like catch fish with us is not going to make it back up.
Still there, Stan?
Yeah, I'm here. I was trying to catch fish with us, put a picture in the group chat. They are off the water. They said, looks like the wind won. So they were suffering a bunch of wind today. Bobby's having technical issues. Please stand by. Well, we're missing Bobby fishing.
Bobby's having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
That's okay. The important ones are here.
Oh.
Bobby loves me. Bobby loves me.
You know, usually Bobby's problem is he has difficulties with catching. So he said, "Yep, in the truck, headed back home."
Yeah, he's got that non-catch fish syndrome.
There's a lot of people that there's several that came and watched the jug fishing though.
He catches turtles.
He does. He does catch turtles.
Yes, he does.
There was several people that come to watch the jug tournament because they wanted to know if Bobby could actually catch a fish when a rod and reel wasn't involved.
Right.
Yeah, because he couldn't catch him when a rod and reel was involved. So nice setup, Lisa. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. I stole her joke.
Yeah. I mean, I got some people that's supposed to be coming in and watching, but Bobby ain't on panel, so they can't watch him.
Well, they're not missing any fish catching then, so.
No, they were supposed to come in earlier, but I don't think they did.
Let's see. And don't forget, if you are out there in chat and you have not subscribed yet, last I checked, Lisa.
I've got it fixed to where they have to be subscribed for more than a minute before they can comment.
Perfect. So you were you needed 22 more. So I don't know what it's gone to now, but
well, it just went down because I had to resubscribe to her when I came in. For some reason, I guess YouTube or StreamYard, whoever it was, took me off of her subscribe list.
I'm at 979.
There you go.
Looking from. That's okay. YouTube does that, Ed. We all know that.
Yeah, but if they took you off, I'm wondering how many more people, that I was subscribed to, they took off.
A lot. They do that a lot.
I don't know, because I don't ever know. I mean, I won't know until I, try to find somebody, because there was one time that Randy said, I'm, so-and-so's live, and I was like, well, heck, I can't find it. Well, I had to resubscribe to him because YouTube took them off.
I know they did that to me with Brian B, but I wasn't missing anything there anyway. He's an Eagle fan.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Hey,
I mean, at one
Eagles
point,
just got 3 guy cheerleaders. That should make that team better, huh?
At one point I had 922 subs, and I was like, oh Lord, for the love of God, somebody else sub to me. And it worked. I mean, I did get another sub to get away from that 922. I didn't even know. Bobby had messaged me and told me to look.
Well, don't tell him, because he'll pull his out, so you're still at 922.
Well, that ain't gonna work, because I'm far enough ahead. I ain't gotta worry about 922.
Oh, there you
What
go.
the what?
This
Keep
keeps
that up,
telling me I
Lisa. He won't
got.
be coming over for dinner.
Yeah.
I don't plan on it, but it held for a month. Okay, you know.
Well, so far on all of Sunday so far, just a little recap so far of the fish that were caught since this morning. Roger and Awesome, seeing Amelia and Magnus out there fishing with him this morning. They're getting some bait. They're going after Amelia's PB flathead tomorrow, is what I think I heard them saying.
There
So
you go.
good luck to them.
Yeah.
They caught a couple dozen bluegill at least. Those kids were on fire. They were having a blast. So they caught. That's what they caught. Steve Hooker Thomas had caught 13 carp at 17.6. Ed, you caught that one nice carp there. Catch fish with us. They were up to 10 channel cats caught. 41.4 pounds. And RCT, John and Miss Stephanie out there, John Cyclone and Miss Stephanie, they were two fish caught, a 30, a 35 and a 26.
Yep.
So they were up to 61. So pretty good morning so far.
Yeah.
You know, and it's this time of year where it's the temperatures are changing drastically. It's getting, you know, there for a while it wasn't getting below, at least here in Virginia, it wasn't getting below 70 something at night. So your water temperatures really aren't dropping that much. But now this past whatever here, we've had some cooler nights. The days have been cooler, upper 70s, maybe 80. So the water temperatures are dropping back down into that range where you're going to see start to see some more of a day bite, and the bigger fish are going to be, you know, feeding up for the wintertime.
Yep.
Whole new season right here as that water starts dropping. You're going to have, you know, more fish venturing out of the deeper water. You know, I don't know how everybody else out there, but definitely I focus a lot on wedges and, you know, channel drop-offs where it's very easy for the fish to come up. It's very easy for them to come up and move in the shallows, or if you get some other adverse conditions, they can drop back down. We use them a lot here on the James River, and Ed, you fished here, and you saw that's the way the river is set up. There is a lot of that where it's those shallow flats off on the edge, and you got the channel, and you know, so if you find those things in your body of water, it's a great way to fish, because that's where they'll use that as you know that as well as I do. They'll use that as transportation. Like our highways, they have those same things. You know, just because they're in water doesn't mean they follow the same type of thing. So it's a good place to fish, especially this time of year, because they're going to be moving back and forth, up and down.
Yeah, Jeff and I, we both enjoyed ourselves coming down there to Virginia. It was nice. A different way of fishing than up here where we have no current or no tidal water. We have it on the
Right.
Delaware River,
Yep.
but only up to the Calhoun Street Bridge. That's as far as it goes up. But for the river that we fish, there is no tidal water. It's just one-way flow, and it's all shallow.
I was going to say, you know, what's a deep spot for you there on that river?
10 feet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nate.
What's up, Nate?
I'm gonna let you read what Gippy said.
Wabash Nate was like, yes, sir.
Did you think those fish have highways?
What's that, Danny?
I'll remember that, Gimpy.
Have highways?
They use highways. Yeah, of course.
They have speed limits because they'll get pulled over by the state grouper.
That's right. They might even get, and official ticket. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
And if they bite Bobby's hook, it's an accident.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, I heard they gotta watch out for those state groupers. They can be mean.
Yeah.
Hey, Gimpy, I don't know if you heard Randy, but he said he's going to remember that comment.
State grouper. Boom, boom.
Hey,
Yes.
top of my head.
It was a good one. I liked it. I liked it.
Because
Yeah.
Gimpy said he started on Randy's channel too, but everyone likes Lisa better.
Well, and of course, earlier today, the biscuits really got the conversation going. We were catching fish then. Usually we save the food comments. We save the food comments for when we're not catching fish. But I showed a picture of Miss Stephanie's biscuits this morning, and that kind of started the whole food conversation, even though we were catching fish.
Right.
Let's see. You go ahead, Lisa.
By the way, I'm just going to go till 3:45 to give everybody time to reset before Danny goes live.
Oh, that's right. Because Danny, you want me to run down the time zones for that?
Oh, let's see if you can do it.
I can't. If you're going to 3:45 Eastern time here,
Yes.
3:45 Eastern time. So that'd be what, 2:45 Central or 2:45, right?
Got it. You
2:40.
got it. Don't say anything else. You got it. Right, stop talking. If you say any more, you're gonna screw it up.
Danny put in the group chat the other day, good Lord, don't let Stan keep track of the times. We'll never know what time to be there.
Ruffles if you want them.
At 2:45 Central, give everybody time to, reset whatever they need to do.
Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Give Danny time to get his live and all going. Yeah, so
Hunting and
that's what.
stuff is out there.
Hey, no, it's stuff and hunt. It's not hunting and stuff. Stuff and hunt.
And Ed, did you said that you're going to have Butterflies and Sunshine's going to be out fishing again here soon?
Yes, Wednesday. Yep. Wednesday night.
There you go. So Wednesday night Eastern time.
Yes.
After midnight. So that's midnight on Wednesday night.
Yep.
Check out After Midnight with Fish on Ed Evans, and going to have Miss Butterflies out there. We were talking about that earlier. Man, just the difference in what she has picked up, and all her PBs. You said the last time she went out, got another PB, and
Yeah.
she's just picked up. You can hear how comfortable she is now talking about fishing and following the conversations, and just doing a great job with that.
And she's gained so much knowledge in the last couple of years. She's actually casting the spinning rods as well as me.
Wow.
Now, conventional rods is a little different because you got to thumb it, of course, but
Yeah.
she wants to learn. So I'll have to take her out to the water's edge and just let her cast away.
Yeah.
It's the only way you get
Absolutely.
practice. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But she holds the fish herself. She takes the hooks out herself. She baits her
Awesome.
own rods. You
Awesome.
can't ask for more than that.
No, and always happy about it too. We love that.
Well, she loves being in a conversation where she knows something about what the topic is about.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
then she puts her 2 cents in there, and it makes sense because she knows how it goes. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, she's come a long way. I'm not going to say she had a good teacher.
Well, you know, that went without saying, of course. Ed.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
happy for her. She's doing really well.
And she enjoys it. Like you said, that's the main thing. That's what fishing's about.
For a woman to go out and sit, 14 to 16 hours on the river, that's a long time.
And she's even been getting out there in some, not the best conditions too. So
Yeah. The one night we were out there was 32 degrees.
I
That
can
was
still.
cold.
I saw that one. I remember her all bundled up and
Like a cocoon, yeah.
like a cocoon. Yes.
Yeah.
But hey, credit to her for getting out there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And she really liked ice fishing this past season, so she wants to do more of that.
Ice fishing is a blast. That's one of the things I miss from not being up there is the ice
It's a
fishing.
lot of fun. We actually had a month of solid ice this year, so we got out a lot.
Wow.
Yep.
Hey, I could tell you right now how me and John Cyclone's going to ice fish. We are going to sit and watch it from the bank or from the house. Hang on, I gotta fix this up.
That ain't happening. I ain't doing that.
Well, I said we're going to watch it from the house.
Best way to watch it.
Fish on, fish on.
Do what?
Well, I used to be blessed to live right on a lake in the Catskill Mountains in New York.
There you go.
And that's how we used to ice fish. Well, some of the time I'd go out and put up a few tip ups out there, and go back inside and watch from the bay window with a cup of coffee. See the flag come up. We'd go running out there. What's that?
You didn't have an ice hut?
I had one, but that was, this way I could still, if my wife was doing things around, I could still be fishing and still spend time with her too.
Okay.
But, yeah, what I used to use for my ice hut, I didn't like leaving it out there because we did a lot of, we used to drive a lot of quads and snowmobiles and stuff on the lake. But so I'd use my hunting blind. I had one of those pop-up hunting tents.
Right.
Then I'd bring that out there. Of course, make sure you got some way to. I used to use
tie it down. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to use big. What do you call the eye bolts to screw into the ice?
Yep.
So it couldn't blow away. But man, what a difference! I mean, it could be 10 below zero out there, and you get in that hunting blind, even without putting a little buddy heater or whatever in there.
Oh, just getting out of the wind helps 100%.
Yeah. And another thing we used to do is we'd build like I don't want to say an igloo, but like a wall.
Right.
Build up the snow out there if it was one of them seasons where there's a lot of snow, just to have a wind block.
Right.
But yeah, we'd put that out, and I've actually caught my PB bass through the ice, over 9 pounds.
Wow, that is nice.
There we go. Fish in the boat.
Lisa got the skunk off the boat.
22 awesome people watching out there. Well,
In the bag.
Mr. Gimpy, I am just south of Richmond. I don't know, maybe 10 minutes south of Richmond. Less than 10 minutes right off of 95, right before you get to Richmond. Goodness gracious, what do you think, Ed? About 15 minutes to get up into Richmond.
Yeah.
About 20, 25 minutes to go to the boat ramp that shall not be named anymore for Ed. The home home of 4,000 vultures.
Dutch Gap. Yeah, I'll never go there again.
Great for fishing, just not for. What have we got? 3.32. Yeah, Dutch Gap, great fishing through there. You can go upriver, downriver. There's a bunch of great holes. There's different, shallow, deep, whatever. But goodness gracious, when those vultures come in, hundreds of them. And of course, you can't even, technically, you're not even supposed to like blow your horn at them in the parking lot because it's called, what's that called? Heck. I can't think of the word, but you're not even supposed to do that because I can't see these being an endangered species or anything like that. There's thousands of them here. But yeah, birds of prey, just like owls. You're not supposed to touch owls or mess with owls or any of those type of birds.
It's weird how they just hang at that one dock, though.
Oh, crazy, right?
Yeah, because you go up the river, you got another ramp, which we put in that, and then you go down the river and you got the other ramp.
Yep.
And no vultures down there or up there, but you have right at Dutch Gap.
You got weird. Deep Bottom, which is just Deep Bottom's a little bit away. It's I think 3 miles from Dutch Gap on the water, Dutch Gap to Deep Bottom. But Osborne, yes.
0.35.
All right. 0.35. What was the weight on the fish? I was talking and I didn't write it down. Does anybody remember?
3.35.
There we go.
Surprise, Stan was talking.
My front green rod.
Mr. Gimpy says, buddy, I want to fish the Potomac. Yeah, that's a Potomac River about 2 hours north of here. I'm, like I said, about 15 minutes from the James River.
We'll fish here.
But yeah, so Dutch Gap, and then just upriver from Dutch Gap is Osborne Landing. It's on the other side of the river. But yeah, that one, shoot, I don't even think that's a mile away. Do you, Ed?
Nope, it's about that. Yep.
Yeah, you can almost see that boat ramp from this one, and no vultures there ever. So I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm not completely bad luck.
I know a lot of them live there on the power plant, because you'll see them, if they're not in the parking lot, they'll fly up on the towers, and they're on top of the power plant and stuff there, but I don't know. But great place to fish, just because there's so many. If the fish are deep, there's deep holes there. If the fish are shallow, you got shallow, we call them barge pits here, but it's basically just, like a lagoon off the main river.
Yeah, like flats, yeah.
Yep.
Bam. Like right here, there's a cave.
And, did you get a chance to fish the upper James when you were here, Ed?
Yeah, I went up as far as the bridge. That was it.
In the creek.
All right. Yeah, up above that is probably that would be more like what you're used to, like a deep areas up there, like 15 foot.
Right.
There's more rapids, and it's the one direction because the fall line, the saltwater line ends just up from the bridge in Richmond.
Okay. Yeah, it's an awesome fishery, I'll tell you.
Yeah, truly blessed to be right here that close to it.
Right.
I don't know. Sometimes it's a blessing and a curse because sometimes it's like, it's right there and I can't get there.
Yep.
At least if it was like an hour away, it's like, all right, okay. But it's like, man, I could almost ride a bike.
Dan, what kind of boat did Dan buy? I see he got rid of his old one.
He has an Angler Quest. I believe it's a 24-foot Angler Quest pontoon boat. Beautiful boat.
A lot of room on it, huh?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's one of the few boats that Stand 3 will not say that I rock.
Remember
It's
that. You're rocking the boat.
oh yeah, that pissed him off, boy. And I would say, you knew what you were getting when you brought me. Now I have a blast fishing with Stan 3 and Dan, and Dan runs most of his trips off of that, the Angler Quest. He does do some other trips upriver in the smaller boats sometimes, and he does kayak trips too. But that Angler Quest, I tell you what, it's just beautiful, so comfortable, and he's got it set up. He's got it set up really good.
Right. Between him and Stan 3, there's a lot of knowledge on that boat. That's for sure.
I tell you what.
Those guys fish that river all the time.
I had lost my ears there for a second. Yeah, sorry about that, but I lost. What in the world? It's back. Michael Grumpy, that does not like rocking boats either.
Well, you have to have sea legs for that.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
Right. We are at 1:35 Eastern. So 12:35 Central. There we go. I hope.
You are actually correct, Stan. I'm impressed.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Michael Grumpy Vet said he's got sea legs. He just can't swim. Mr. Gimpy said he's got a sea leg. Yeah, that's it's funny is that I can swim way better than I walk. It is funny how the fishing has just kind of.
Yeah.
Boy, too bad Bobby wasn't here.
Yeah, he might be the only one to catch fish, right?
Bobby does actually catch fish. He just catches more offline than online. He just doesn't have very good luck online.
Right.
I've definitely seen, and it's funny because he's on stand day all the time, and I've seen more pictures of fish that he's caught offline than he has on stand day. So, and he fishes stand day every week.
Yeah, but those pictures, he's asking other people if he can hold their fish for him.
That's what I was standing up to say. And to say that he's got more pictures offline than he does fishing stand day don't take a whole lot, Stan.
Hey, Glacier Shark is out there. Welcome in. Right now, it is Team Swain for this part of it.
Yeah.
They are at 3.35. There's been the one fish caught. Mr. Gimpy saying we're in the hour of suck right now.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? We've
What?
got more fish than Bobby has all day.
Oh!
Oh, wait, let me rephrase that. I've caught more fish than Bobby has all day. I love you, Bobby.
Yes, sir. Glacier Shark, mostly catfishing, but that was a smaller catfish today. Earlier on the stand day show earlier today. We have Cyclone there, Mr. John Cyclone, owner of River Cats Tackle, with Miss Stephanie with them. They had caught two fish earlier, a 26-pounder and a 35-pounder. Ed got a nice little carp. Let's see, Catch Fish with Us was out there fishing. They were fishing Sandusky Bay, and the wind was just brutal out there. Even in the where they tried to get back into a lagoon or wind blocks, it was just brutal out there with the wind today. But main goal of doing the live all day today was just to get people out there fishing.
Oh, yeah.
And the ones that couldn't get out, a lot of people don't like to go out on the holiday weekend. Give them some fishing to watch. And immediately, what do we say, 15 minutes? After this show ends, you'll have Danny Stone Outdoors.
The marathon will continue.
That's right. That's right. Uh-oh.
Fish on.
There you go.
I saw him running.
Start recording. Start recording.
Good one.
All right, there we go. Fishing boat. Oh, that's a nice one.
There you go, Stan.
Nice fish there.
Stop recording.
Rowdy Royal saying 8.09. All right, that brings the Swains and Norman up to 4. I'm going to say 10.35. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that'd be 11. 11.35 with 2 fish. Oh, my goodness. Brian B. Catfishing said, I got to cancel my fishing day. Just broke key off in ignition. Got to order a new one because it's not old. Oh, son of a gun.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
Oh, wow.
That's what I was kind of thinking, Ed. You know, he's throwing out an excuse because he don't want to lose.
Exactly. Tell him I said to take Uber.
Well, Danny's just getting ready because he's going to have to talk for several hours on his own show here in a bit.
Way late last night. I've drifted off a couple times sitting here. I'd get a decent nap if these barges quit coming by and waking me up.
Yeah, we can even hear that one.
probably ours. Barge.
Oh, you got a barge by y'all, John?
Oh yeah, I got one passing.
Right on the side of us.
Oh, there we go. As we say it, there it is.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. About average size for around here. Nothing spectacular. They do get way bigger.
Oh
Yeah, I got one coming down river. He ain't made it here yet.
We've had
Well, I tell you what, if you have never fished around barge traffic at all, holy smokes, that's a whole nother, especially at nighttime. We've had them so close. It's like, dang, Danny, we've had them so close that with Black Betty, we could have actually pushed the boat off. We could have reached out and touched it. That's how close it was to us.
And the thing is, with those barges, they don't have any lights on the barge itself. It's only on the tugboats that are pulling them around.
And they're so quiet, you wouldn't believe it. A lot of times you don't even know they're there until all of a sudden they're there.
Very stealthy, yes.
Oh, it sounds that motor at night puts me to sleep. But during the day, it's really irritating. I don't understand that.
Well, there's Danny's barge. Imagine that, the Mississippi River being used for transporting goods. What the heck?
If it gets any lower, they're going to have to start shipping that stuff up through here in canoes.
That's right. Have a canoe Armageddon going through there.
The buffalo out there, just like they're like dolphins breaking the surface. They'll throw a worm rod out there and catch a dozen of those things.
Well, they're fun at least.
Oh, they're good to eat too. Buffalo, man, that's not like a carp. They're actually really good to eat.
Never had it. Never had it.
Well, I think Richard Buck actually did a video looking at buffalo ribs one time.
I was going to say, don't they make like the buffalo ribs with them? Yeah. Now I've made the fish wings. I did that with air quotes. You take the bottom fins where it connects to the belly meat, and you get that section off, and you leave it connected, so you got the fin on each of them to pick it up. We're getting some audio breakup there, Danny.
Yeah, it sucks. This new phone, but I'm stuck with it.
Jerry Hager, 419. He says, "Good afternoon, y'all from Nebraska."
Wow.
Let's see. Oh, that died. That's right, Nightbot. Please like, share, subscribe, and of course, most importantly, have fun.
Hey, Stan.
He must have muted himself.
All right.
Hey, Stan.
Oh, he did the same thing that we. Oh,
David,
we saw that one.
going, y'all. Is he much? Yeah. Huh? I don't know yet. Ow. Did he? What a bugger. He just little?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Now you hung up.
Mr. Gimpy said DOA. Now for some reason today my ears, I call my ears my hearing aids, which Bluetooth and everything, I use them like that. They just keep disconnecting. Yeah, it's tough. Once a fish like that comes up in current, it's just a matter of pulling them through.
You need a net or not?
There you go.
Hang on, baby. Hang on.
Another
Wait on it.
another another beautiful screenshot.
Didn't think. You say you got more coming.
Okay, so in part one of RCT Sunday earlier.
864, just a fish.
Alrighty. And he gone. River Cats tackle on the first part on stand day. First leg of RCT, hashtag RCT Sunday today. River Cats tackled John and Miss Stephanie. They were a 35 pounder to 26 pounder. So 61 for that. And so far on the second segment here, they're at 8.6. Nice.
Boy, if I don't
I
get
know.
some fish biting
Go
here
ahead.
soon, they're going to call me Bobby.
Now, Ed, I know you do a lot of different species, multi-species fishing. Have you ever used a? Have you seen the Berkeley flicker shad?
No, I haven't.
Man, this is they got different sizes and whatnot, but we were actually pulling these, trolling little like Rapala type. This is a medium diver. It's got a little bit longer lip, but man, the action on this is a split tail, and it's got that red tail in the back. Man, if you do any type of other for trout, bigger browns and whatnot,
Right.
or big perch, big crappie. We were catching big crappie just trolling these behind the boat earlier in the year. I just happened to have it here. The action is just unbelievable. If you come across one or two, I would give it my stamp of approval.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Ohana fishing with Bob and Doreen. Welcome in. That's right. That's right. That's what you call fillets there. Absolutely. 8.5 pounder. I want to do something I haven't done in a long time. I want to go to a couple other ponds or a couple of small, like I guess it'd be a lake. It's not really. It's like a huge pond, but technically it's a lake. There's stream coming into it, and there's a discharge on the other side. So technically it's a lake, and just catch a bunch of like the 1 to 2 pounders, and where you fry them whole, the whole fryers. Oh man. You just run a razor blade around the skin, pliers, pull the skin back, pop it out, pop the head off, and just fry them whole in some cornmeal. Oh.
Hey, Stan, you know what I was thinking about that Brian B tournament?
What's that?
Being that it was Jody and Brian B against Dominic and I think Eric.
Well, no, the tournament today was Brian B was fishing with his partner E, and then I guess Dominic was going to go up and fish with Jody and be Jody's partner.
Oh, I thought it was Eric or Brian and Jody, because Jody would take on 2 people by herself. That's how she fishes. Because she ain't scared of nobody.
That's right. You never know. You never know what could happen.
Right.
They may still go out fishing. Yeah, but Brian and I are having the contest of who claims they're going to go fishing but doesn't actually get out there. We're neck and neck pretty much anymore.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is the funny part, because we fished every tournament there was for a few years.
The blue one's just hanging.
I mean, we all remember the Brian B. Fish out, fish out, fish out. And of course, we can't forget Brian B. Dinkins. That's right. That's right. Oh, I hope I say it right. Ohana in Hawaii and his family.
Yeah, the wind's starting to pick up here now too.
87 degrees here.
Yeah, I'm gonna change these baits out. They ain't got nothing else to do.
You never know, Danny. Of course, you know how things go. Yesterday, Danny and Richard were on some fish yesterday. And Ed, did I hear? I believe you weren't. Didn't you win a? Speaking of Eric B, didn't you win a tournament over there recently?
Yeah, it was the kiddie pole tournament.
There you go.
I had 74 bluegills.
74 bluegill, and we got to know what pole was it?
I used the camouflage real tree kiddie pole.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Don't ever buy one.
Yeah.
I was down an hour and a half because of that reel.
Wow.
And I still got 74.
So in other words, go out and get a Paw Patrol or a Barbie or
yeah, or ice or whatever. Don't get the real tree one. It was a piece of junk.
Those are fun tournaments to do, though.
Yeah, and Dominic was the closest one to me. He had 18 fish.
Yeah, I tell you what, this is that little dock demon. Little dock demon.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us use the dock demon.
No. It had to be an actual kiddie
pole, yeah.
Pole, not just a short pole, but I tell you what, even these little dock demon reels. I mean, you know, you're not going to go out and catch 50-pound blue cats on them or anything. Now the rods, yeah, you put a good reel on the rod. Oh, what's going on over there? Oh, Danny must have been stuck there. Oh, speaking of Eric B, he does his 2 p.m. Bible study on Sunday afternoons. But yeah, I've caught some fish. Even the little Zebco reel. It's not a bad. It reminds me of the old. What was them little ones they had? Was it a 202 or the 22? Zebco 22, I think, was that little bitty. 22. I used to love those. For yellow perch and.
Well, those dock demons, they're nothing. They're just a short version of the ugly sticks. That's all they are.
Yep.
And you could bend them right around. You know what I mean? And they're not.
Well, here is the ugly stick version of that one. The dock runner. Right. But if I got a little bigger reel on there. But yeah, this is actually that fish that we caught a few years ago. Who was doing that? I think it was what was his name? Kelly Bullock. He was doing that the little rod thing, and this is the one that 63 pounder on the setup just like this. It broke the rod, but that was the one Dan's girlfriend Courtney. We're like, you get it. Will it be fun? Meanwhile, the rod is like bent over under the boat, and like, yeah, it's gonna be fun. 63 pounds it ended up being, so definitely two different options. They're fun, but yeah, I suggest if you have a youngster that's wanting to get into it, there's nothing wrong with the shorter rod, but I would change the reel out on them.
Right.
And, put some decent line, etc. But that's a great way for them to get started. All right, Mr. Gimpy. Mr. Gimpy said it's been fun, but he has to head out. Don't forget, you can see Mr. Gimpy this Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on the It's Just Not Just Another Fishing Show with our good friends Steve Hooker Thomas and Randy. And oh yeah, that Daryl guy is there too, but
We won't mention him.
that's right. That's right. No, we ain't gonna say anything, but yeah. He'll be there. He'll be there. Because you do, and then people just don't watch because gosh, Daryl's there. Yeah, I'm not tuning in. I love it. Yep, Daryl's one of those ones you just have to give him a bunch of crap. Parker Pursuit said, "On my way to the river. We'll be up in a little while. Awesome, awesome." 22 awesome people out there watching. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We're on the second leg of the hashtag RCT Sunday. Basically, just want everybody to get out there, have some fun. And if you couldn't get out there yourself, we wanted to have some fishing for you to watch.
Yeah, I'm going through the same curse I did last weekend. Fish don't start biting here till around 5 o'clock, and that's close to the end of my show.
Yeah.
I fished all day last Sunday, and around 5 o'clock started catching fish. Caught 3 nice ones.
There you go. That's funny how the bite windows are different in different bodies of water. And
I didn't see it. Well, I heard it.
that's fun.
Yeah, we're actually supposed to drive down to Memphis, Tennessee today. Richard Cluck and I were heading that way. We were going to fish right on the Mississippi, right there in front of with the pyramid in the background. Richard's wife, Stephanie, she's not feeling well. She's been sick for a little bit, and she's having a tough go of it this morning. So we just didn't think it was a good idea to leave her alone. So he stayed home, and we postponed that Memphis trip.
There you go. I know one Memphis trip you're not going to be postponing.
Oh no, I'll go there if I have to ride that on a tricycle.
And of course, we are talking about the MRM Mississippi River Monsters tournament coming up in Memphis, September. I'm trying September 13th.
You got it.
We have 4 River Cat tackle boats right now in the tournament. So
watch your lines. There's 3 of them. Yeah, they're all red.
Hazards of bank fishing.
I didn't want you getting clotheslined. Yeah, Corp.
But I bring up that we used to live right on a lake on the Catskills in New York, upstate New York, in the mountains, and it was a semi-private lake, but there was still access to it. And when you see some, look at this guy. Like giving some, that's not a very bad waterway there. Just go around. You see somebody on the, it used to really make me, we'd be on the dock swimming and stuff, and people come up and try to start fishing right there where we're, or even just sitting on the dock. Just go to a different place. People are chilling on their dock. They're there trying to hang out. They don't want somebody right up there. Just go around them. It's not that difficult. You're in a boat. You can go anywhere on the lake or the river or whatever.
Right.
No, we're going to come right through here.
Well, I'm using a Cajun red line. It's Power Pro.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
You can't see it. So they're coming down in kayaks. They can't see them lines.
Yeah.
So I didn't want them getting clotheslined.
No, absolutely.
Oh, I would. Let them have it.
Yeah, but Danny, aren't you the one that's tried to chunk 10-ounce sinkers out at the bar just for getting too close? Just saying. Uh-oh.
Stan.
I got you, brother. And if you're not used to current, like that may not look that much right there where Danny's at, but if you look at that carefully, and if you've got any kind of experience with current, that is ripping through there. All right. You know, that was one of the things down here, Ed, coming down here from, the Northeast up there. And, you get some spots in the Delaware that's moving pretty good. But, man, you get on these rivers like that, like the Mississippi, the James, the whatever, and that current is going. You can't tell how much water is going through there. Oh, look at this. Nice job, Danny. On a fishing with Bob and Doreen, saying, "Oh yeah, Danny, fish on."
Like that better.
That is another thing that never ceases to amaze me. Catfish have this. Catfish have this thing about them where people think, "Oh, it's just a bottom trash fish." They could be as select. There you go. Yeah, they could be more selective than trout at times. All right. Gotcha.
He likes the interchange.
Nice job, Danny.
It never fails. I was tying up another rig because I broke off on one of my rods. They always wait till you're busy and then they slam it.
Yeah, that usually happens. Or you're going to the bathroom, or you're eating a sandwich.
All right, Danny's on the board. So now it's your turn, Ed.
You can call me Bobby.
So it's Bobby 922 version 2.0. Is that what we're saying? We've got the Swains with 2 catfish are up to 11.4. RCT John 8.6. Danny Stone just got on the board with that 3.2 pound flathead. Yep, nice little flatty.
I managed to land 2 10-pound flatheads. That's something to call it all day long.
Yeah, we got to see the pictures of those yesterday.
That's some weird.
You know, maybe it's just me, but I usually don't keep flatheads. If it is let's say the fish got hooked in the gills, or there's some damage where I don't think it's going to live, then absolutely I keep it because I don't want that fish to go to waste. But usually I release almost all the flatheads.
I don't the only part of the flat I like is the belly meat. And like I said, I'm not going to kill a fish just for one part of it.
Absolutely.
We flathead just one for himself, his wife, and then a couple of the people. Those 2 10-pounders worked out just perfect.
There you go. But it's the same as anything else. If it's caught legally and you catch the fish, it's up to you to make the decision if you want to keep it or not. Especially nowadays when, my goodness, catfish here in Virginia, it's over $10 a pound.
Wow. You don't want to eat anything out of the Schuylkill River.
Yeah.
You'll be glowing.
And Danny, just so you know, Brian's saying Danny's sound is in and out here.
Yeah.
Make sure you let him know before he goes live.
Tell me what?
Your sound, it's in and out like a mechanical. You know,
I can't do anything about it. It's a silent show. Watching.
Danny has to stand there with some aluminum foil in his hands. Like rabbit ears.
Yeah, I can't stand it on audio and everything on it's crap.
Yeah, I haven't had luck with mine. I want to go back to the other myself.
I got to switch back to my old Android phone. I would.
Yep, me too. Maybe it's an old guy thing. I don't know, but iPhone has not worked out the way I thought it would, and they overheat quicker.
But this one, it makes me real robotic when I talk. But
Yeah.
you talking, it's popping and crackling real loud.
John must have got another phone call. StreamYard does not like phone calls.
The only time this phone does that is when I'm live streaming. If I'm watching a video, the audio on it, the speakers are fine.
Yeah.
It's popping and crackling, and it makes my voice robotic. It's just only when I'm live streaming.
Now, the other thing I will say is it did get a little better when I got these other hearing aids, but
Well, that's the thing. I don't even Bluetooth my hearing aids to it because I don't even want to. For one thing, it runs my hearing aid batteries down really fast.
Yeah.
So I don't even Bluetooth to it. But yeah, the speaker and the microphone on this particular phone is just it's garbage.
Well, if I remembered hearing you say it, I think you're going to be getting another appointment for the hearing thing. Man, if they update that, they got some good ones now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. The hearing aids aren't the problem because they're not even connected to the phone. It's the phone.
Yeah. Whoa. All right, and that's what I thought. We just got a message from John. His phone got hot. He'll be back in a few minutes.
That's one of the things you got to watch out for with these phone companies too, because you think you're buying a brand new phone, and
Mm-hmm.
75% of the time you're getting one that they've refurbished. So this may be a phone that somebody just like absolutely did
Yeah.
God want to. They clean it up, wipe it clean, and then send it to you. Say, oh, it's a brand new phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think you got to trade your other ones back in?
Yeah.
Well, it is brand new to you, Danny.
Yeah. But if I had my other phone here and it was working, I would throw this one in the river.
It's like I saw this ad for an insurance company or whatever, and it said they were trying to brag about the insurance company is customer owned. Well, I should hope the owners of the company are using their own service. So wouldn't that make it customer owned?
Well, I don't know about you, Danny, but I have insurance. If my phone goes in the water, I'll get it replaced. I would do that.
Oh, there you go.
Just throw it in the water and go and get it replaced if you have that insurance.
I'm
That way, they're
really
not going to
close.
fix that one and send it back to you.
Yep. And all you got to do is say you lost it. You don't even
That's
got to
it.
have proof.
Yep.
Okay, Randy says, sorry, y'all. We relocating. Maybe Norman will catch fish finally. What the what? Can't believe they're talking about their guests that way on the boat. Oh, my goodness. Throwing poor Norman right under the boat, they are. I shouldn't say they. Randy did. Yeah, they are. But they're flying. They must have some other boaters and stuff out on the water because those rods were rocking before. But it looks like you got a beautiful day out there, Ed. Looks like there's a little breeze.
Yeah, a little breeze, but the sun is out, bluebird sky. Probably why I'm not getting anything.
Yeah, I was going to say great day for comfort wise, but maybe not the best fishing conditions.
Exactly. You
But
can call
hey.
me Bobby today. That's fine.
But sometimes Bobby 2.0, it's nice just to sit out there.
Yeah. Yep. Working on my tan.
That's it. Let's see. 18 awesome people watching. Thank you, thank you. Don't forget Danny Stone, DSO, the Danny Stone Outdoors will be live here in less than 2 hours. Danny got himself a nice little fishing shelter set up there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got to put the phone under it, and I got to sit out in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, is that like the cat or the dog's taking the bed and you're sitting there sleeping off the dang bed?
I know it. And of course, anytime you change the camera, you got to adjust everything. That'll work.
There we go. So it's been the what were they saying? What were they calling us on Friday night? The old men take over the Friday night at the nursing home.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's been the nursing home weekend here. I'm waiting for Lisa to say something with that one.
Yeah, sometimes I've noticed if I'm on I can't tell if it's on the back side of the phone or the front side of the phone, that the audio's better.
Well, it's crystal clear right now, dude.
Yeah.
I flipped the camera and turned the phone, so I'm on the opposite side of it now.
Well,
Yeah.
it's working better for you.
Brian B said it's senior living Jello time. That's right. That's right. Speaking of senior citizens, John should be coming back in a little bit. Oh, he had his phone overheat on him. He acts like he's fishing down in Louisiana sunshine or something. Great. Thanks, Verizon. Just sent me a freaking message. Oh, your bill's ready to view.
No,
They
thanks. I
don't.
don't want to see it.
Yeah. They waste no time in that. I'm about done with these dang AI and computer phone answers. Press 1 for this and 3 for that and 5 for something else. I just hit the 0 and say person, operator, person. I hate talking to the machines. Believe it or not, for as much as I talk to a machine,
Stan, are you having issues?
no, I'm fine. Danny was having issues, but he figured it out. He's sitting on the right side of the phone today.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let's see. The good thing about John Fishing Day is he couldn't share pictures of Miss Stephanie's homemade biscuits. Yeah, I had to share the same one from last week.
Oh, John left.
His phone's overheating.
Phone
He'll be back.
overheated.
Yeah, he'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, we got cat. Excuse me. Sorry. Tried to get the cough button. It didn't work. Catfish and Crappie back in the house. Welcome in, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Welcome back, Mark.
Yeah, you know me. I get pictures of good food. We'll share it out. Missy Kennedy sent in a good meal the other night. Ooh.
Hey, our supper last night or the other night was pretty good.
Oh yeah, that was the same night. The Dino Balls.
Hey, and we're gonna fix some more dino balls. Hopefully, she's gonna do that tonight.
Woo-hoo.
I got a half a gallon left. I was kind of supposed to fix them and bring them so Norman can have some, but I wasn't thinking about it.
Norman sees how it is.
Morning, they bring bad luck.
Oh, Norman.
I'm snacking on some homemade pickles. Well, actually, I guess they're not technically pickles. What do you call them when you don't really can them? Quick.
Oh, you talking about like we call them the bread and butter pickles when you just cut up the cucumbers, some onion, put a little bit of vinegar, salt, whatever crap in there.
Yeah.
Soak them in that.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. I just didn't go through the whole process of, sanitizing bottles with the mason jars with the lids and all that stuff. Yeah, basically same thing. Delicious. They just don't last as long. But hell, a jar of pickles once it's open never lasts around me anyhow. So I never got to worry about that. Yeah, let's see. I'm waiting to see what Mark is going to say about Brian having to cancel his tournament tonight. Mark said, Brian lie detector says that is a lie. It also said the real reason is you scared him.
Yep. He's scared.
Brian B said, never scared, especially of them. Woo!
I just realized I caught a fish. Now I can take a nap.
There you go.
Every time I try to take a nap, I started feeling bad about it. I'm like, oh, at least try to catch a fish before you take a nap.
That's right.
You got that out the way. Don't be surprised if I start my show and you guys are just looking at 3 rods for about an hour and a half. And if any of them go down, they're like, where's he at?
He was here a second ago.
He's still here.
Need to get a cardboard cutout made, Danny.
I'm going to cut a bunch of these willow trees down and make me a gorilla bed right here on the bank. I just pile up a bunch of limbs and lay down on them.
Yeah. Got to watch out falling out of the hammock. End up landing on the ground like. I missed this one. Brian B said, all right, Ed, you just stick to panfish, buddy. Your catfishing is like your football team. Wow.
Hey, Brian, at least I don't have any guy cheerleaders on my team. Jerry Jones
Oh.
won't allow it. The captain of their cheerleading squad is a guy, believe it or
Oh,
not.
wow.
Yeah, he moves better than the girls do. Brian B's going to be watching all year. His 3 cheerleaders.
Well, we'll soon find out. Soon find out. Opening day coming soon.
Yeah.
Eagles against Cowboys, right?
Yes, it is.
That'd be a fun one.
He better win because it's at home.
That's funny. There's so many people. That's been kind of what's happened in our. I'm a Saints fan. I'm a New Orleans Saints fan, but Stan 3 is the Giants, and that's what most of his high school football team was.
Right.
But we've always been friends with people that are Cowboy fans, Redskin fans, Eagle fans. So it was always like that whole
NFC, yeah.
Yeah, it was that. They don't have some divisions. Some of them have what do you call it, rivalries. That whole division is just a rivalry itself. There's not one team that liked another team, and that whole
Exactly. Yep.
We actually went when the Giants won the Super Bowl with Strahan, and then we're there, and the miracle that one, they had a ticker tape parade down in the city. I think that Stan 3 was in college then, I think. But anyways, they were down for that ticker tape parade. That was pretty cool. Saints could be looking pretty good within the next couple of years. We done took a coach from the Eagles.
Which one did you take? The offensive coordinator?
Kellen Moore.
Yeah. Yep. He's a good coach.
Sure seems that way. We'll see.
See, I don't get. I've never been into sports, but I don't get you guys at all because you're sitting there talking about the Eagles suck. The Eagles suck. But then you get his coach, and he's the greatest guy ever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He's on our team now. All of a sudden, he's great.
Absolutely, dude. Hey, it's the same in fishing. It's the same in fishing.
I'm not doubting the coaching. I'm just saying the players didn't want to play for him. That's all.
Yeah.
With the money they make, I got a bad leg. I'll go out there and run and let them tackle me. For that kind of money, I'll play at least 2 games.
That's right. How many guys out there have gotten hurt and they've been paid millions and they didn't even play a single game?
Yeah, I'll let them hit me once for $1 million. I don't care.
Couldn't be any worse.
I get hurt worse than that falling down the bank. Those guys ain't gonna hurt me none.
Danny, I was going to say, I said it couldn't be any worse than a normal fishing trip for you.
I know it, man. I mean, hey, I can take a beating. I'll take a beating for money. Just go ahead, and bring it on.
I said that about Mike Tyson. I'd get in the ring with him and get knocked out in the first round. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'd be making the money.
That's right. Maybe in recovery for 6 months, but dang it, I'll be well paid for it.
That money, yeah, exactly.
I could have a 24/7 private nurse.
Yep.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, get in the ring with Mike Tyson. You're in your corner. He gets halfway across the ring. Just fall on the ground, start flopping like a carp.
No, I'd actually let him hit me one time, and I don't care if he just grazed me. I'm going down.
I've got some skill. I'd actually try. Wait, I can't believe that one went by. I opened myself up on that one.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, at one point I might have had a chance of going 30 seconds or so with him, but not no
Yeah.
more. Shoot, I couldn't even move out of the way of my own punch. Time it take me to throw one punch, he could, even at his age still right now, he could have about 17 shots in before I could even deliver one punch. Let's see. Dustin, well, there's two of them. You got Catfish Cowboy. Ohana Fishing with Bob and Doreen, trying to add the channel names back in. You got Catfish Cowboy, and then Dustin Carper from Team Snag and Whiskers. That would be Team Snag and Whiskers. But Brian said they got the Cowboys coordinator. That's right, the Giants running back. Yeah, well, that dude, he's got talent. And then they won the Super Bowl. That's it.
Well, Dallas lost Parsons for a bunch of first-round picks.
Yeah.
And he went to Green Bay.
That where he went?
Yep. So Butterflies and Sunshine's going to be liking that one. He's a Green Bay fan.
Yeah. You are so welcome, Bob and Doreen. But yeah, football has always been a big part of our life.
Yeah.
Especially then, Stan 3 playing football and stuff. So that was cool.
Yeah, my son's been hanging out with Jason Kelsey.
Really?
Yep. I sent Brian B a picture of it.
Wow.
Of them two together. Yeah. Hanging out in the Philadelphia bar together.
That is cool. He looks like a good dude, Kelsey.
I thought he was bigger than that. Because with my son standing next to him,
yeah,
he's just as big as he is.
Really?
Yeah. Well, my son's 6'3".
Yeah. Yeah, I thought Kelsey was bigger than that too.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember back years ago, I met Andre the Giant, and I was,
that's a big boy there.
Yeah, and I was, I don't know, 13ish or so, but I was 6 foot already, and I basically shook his finger. I'm right. 6 foot, over 200 pounds at that point, and I'm shaking his finger. That dude was just like, they're massive every which way around.
Oh, God.
Danny's got the thought going, never mind.
I wish it was after 10 o'clock. I'd have a whole lot to say on this one.
That wasn't his finger, Stan.
Why am I doing the early shows, man? I need to do the late ones.
That's right. Well, we're doing we're going to be doing the new River Cats Tackle show, Danny, at the nursery home, after hours at the nursery home. So
there you go. There you go.
The only thing is, I don't know if we'll ever get live or not because we rely on John to get us live. So,
I moved my show to later in the afternoon because it was just the time that I was doing it. It was just too ungodly hot.
Hot, yeah.
And, moving to 3 o'clock. Guess what? It's still freaking hot. But yeah. I do get to even if I don't catch any fish, I get to show some amazing sunsets. And usually right about sunset is when I start catching fish, and I go, okay, well, time to go.
Yeah.
Hey, the fish are starting to bite. Everybody go watch Lance McCougar.
Well, look at here. You talk about an old man, and look what happens.
That's what
Hey,
y'all
we
get
back.
for talking about us. Got dark.
Oh, we weren't talking about you, Miss Stephanie. We just talking about John.
Oh, okay.
I'll take that.
Don't worry, John. I've time stamped it for you. When you go through doing the pro staff bonuses, I'll tell you which ones to forget.
Okay, that works then.
No, but John, I'm trying to recruit Danny for our new River Cats tackle show after hours at the nursing home.
Uh-huh.
Hey, why not?
Yep, Danny'd be a perfect fit for that show.
Yep.
I couldn't believe
I meant that you're fun, Danny. I meant that you're funny, not old. I wasn't the old part that I would.
Well, I don't feel too funny right now, but I definitely feel old.
Yeah. And how the hell did that happen? That like that.
What, getting old?
Yeah, just yesterday I'm jumping over buildings.
Okay.
Then like boom, it seems like a week later, and you're like, oh, I sat down too quick, or stood up too quick. Oh, my body.
Oh, the worst is when you cough and throw your back out.
Yeah. Or sneeze. Break
Or
a rib.
sneeze. You sneeze and go, oh, my back.
Well, y'all heard me this morning. I was having this. That's why I had to mute both the camera and the mic this morning. I was into a sneezing fit. I was like, achoo, ow, achoo, ah. I mean, good Lord, nobody needs to see or hear any of that.
He's just playing with you.
Yeah.
Oh no, he just
Danny.
boy.
Yep.
He took it down just now, babe.
Danny. I'm banking it right now.
What? You're banking it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never been prouder of you. But to be honest, say, since you ain't using your boat,
Hey, so what is that, John? What's that out there towards the middle of the current there, heading downriver?
A tree.
That's what I thought.
They've been dredging around here,
Ah,
and I think they stirred up a lot of stuff on the bottom.
it sure looks it, because there's stuff everywhere there. So, we'll get that. I don't know if you remember or not, but we get that here on the James if it's mostly because of the tides. Like if we get a higher tide, it'll go that foot or so higher than it was.
Yep.
And, then it would drag this stuff back in.
Yeah.
And y'all get a lot of that reverse current and stuff there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Because that river going across, I see stuff going in like 5 different directions.
Oh, yeah.
Some going downstream, some circling back upstream.
that's pretty much universal on the Mississippi River. If you've got a big eddy or something,
Yeah.
You'll see a tree go floating by downstream, and you wait 5 minutes, and there it goes back the other way.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Oh, the worst night of all. I don't know if you guys remember this. I went out night fishing with Jerry Parker and Josh Dunnigan. And it was dark, and I threw my line out there, and the rod went down hard. And I was reeling it in and fighting it, and I was like, it feels really heavy, but it's not doing any head shakes. They turned on a spotlight, and it was a dead deer.
Oh my God.
That was actually on a live stream. And we just said, man, I ain't taking a hook out of there. We just cut the line. And every time that deer would come by in that eddy, we knew it because we could just smell him. We was like, he's back.
Yeah, and of course you done ripped him wide open now.
Oh, yeah, I had a deep hook in him. I'm like, oh, my God. Yeah, Josh Dunnigan even did the AI thing and had it write a song about it, man. It was hilarious.
He's something else. That would be the fishing trip right there, wouldn't it? Getting to fish with Josh and you and Jerry. That'd be quite the trip.
Yeah, I don't remember I don't even know if we caught a fish on that trip, but Jerry Parker had his little cart, his wagon loaded down with all of his gear, and I had mine. But he had a really expensive Compex light. And this light, I don't know what company it is, but it comes in like a violin case. It looks just like a violin case. And he put that on top of his cart. And of
Oh
course, I
no!
took off with my cart, and Dunnigan was walking beside him, and I was out in front. Well, apparently, sometime on that long walk, it was probably about a quarter mile on a blacktop walking trail. At some point or another, that violin case fell off the top of Jerry's car.
Oh no!
Well, when we got to our next spot, I got a really good Compex light. I set it up, and Jerry was like, "Well, I'm not even going to get mine out. Yours is working great. We can all see it. Okay, cool." Well, we got ready to pack up, and we noticed there was a car pulled up there down there where we were, and it was real. They got out with fishing poles and walked toward her, but then they ran back to the car and jumped in and took off. And when we got done fishing, Jerry got looking for his light, and we walked back down there and said, "You know what? They drove down there, was going to set up and fish, and when they saw that Compex light, they picked it up, and jumped in the car, and left."
Took off. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very, very expensive Compex light. And the only thing I can say about that, I feel bad for Jerry, but thank God it wasn't mine.
Well, you can't count on your friends to kick you in the when you're down. Who can you count on?
Add effects using hand signals. How did that pop up on my screen? And no thanks, because that would be something not good for me to have. So we're going to just let it close that out.
Ohana Fishing with Bob and Doreen, we were talking about the football force. Says he's not aging himself, but he went to school with Ronnie Lott. Wow. Played ball.
That would be really impressive if I knew who that was.
Old school player. Badass. Good, great player.
Oh, you're still talking like sports stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't know nothing about that.
He said played ball through high school. Then he went to the USC. That's University of Southern California. And he went into the IBEW.
I got it. The only sport I ever got into actually was golf for a very short period of time. And
Really?
It was right here where I'm sitting. We would bring a 5-gallon bucket of golf balls down here and try to hit the barges when they went by. That was the extent of my golf career. Was hitting golf balls at the barges going down the river.
And yelling for.
Well, knowing Danny, he was yelling, "Hey!"
He's playing with you.
Yeah, they're playing with.
Yeah, I was always waiting for a cop or a game warden to pull up and say, "Hey, are you guys hitting golf balls at barges?" Nope, we're hitting them at the river. The barges keep getting in the way. Oh, when I first got here this morning, it was overcast skies, a little cool breeze, and I thought, man, if it stays like this all day, I'm good. I can sit out here for 2 days with those conditions. But as soon as I got these rods in the ground and carried all this gear down here and sat in this chair, sun popped out and said, "Guess what, sucker? I'm back." It just like hides and waits. And it goes, pops out, and goes, peekaboo.
922 Crappy Barbecue said, "Well, I give up 3 hours, no bait, and ran out of coffee. I'm going home to lick my wounds."
Is that
Don't
what his
worry,
problem is?
Bobby.
He's got no
I'll pick
bait?
it up for you.
Yeah, that was the excuse he was using, no bait.
Are you
That's right.
kidding?
And
Dude, hey, check this out. There's actually a creek that runs into the Mississippi up in the woods up in here. Well, it's
uh,
drying up and there's like small pools where the water
oh
would be
wow,
deep, but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
dried up. And I walked up in the woods today with a cast net and a 5-gallon bucket. And I found one of the pools that was so dried up, the fish were actually like on top water, just like
yeah,
running into each other and lipping. Check this out, dude. That is a big old cooler. And with one throw, I filled it up with all these shad, gizzard
wow,
shad, red fin, and the water is just really trashy because it's almost dried up.
yeah,
And the birds around there are having a field day, man. I mean, they're loving it. I had to run off a bunch of great blue herons and everything, vultures. They were all down there picking these shad. But there's literally, you walk down that ditch, that creek, and there's hundreds of thousands of them laid up, dried up, and dying. So, I mean, I'm not going to use all those, but they were probably going to last about another 3 days in that spot anyway. So it's not a big waste.
yeah.
I'll actually, when I get ready to leave, I'll dump all those out on the ground on this sandbar,
Mm-hmm.
and the eagles will come by and they'll pick them clean. Because those little thread fins, they're all about 3-4 inches long. I'm not gonna go through the trouble trying to put those up. They're not gonna keep well, especially after being out here in this kind of heat.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have ice pack in there on them, but they're still not gonna be that great. Now the gizzard shad are going home with me. Those are gonna get wrapped in cellophane plastic and put in the freezer.
He's still playing with it. Did you get him?
Yep.
For now?
Oh yeah.
Is that him right there?
Yeah, I believe this.
Yep.
Knock
So
him out,
what the-
John.
What in the world? Is that a gar?
Yeah, it wasn't that. The garfish was wrapped around the friggin'
The line. That's what I thought. He got off there. That's why it was making that. I wonder how long that gar been stuck on that line like that.
But hey, Danny,
What you got?
that Pro S17 to get it out of them rock pits. I reel?
Are you throwing the Pro S?
Why, yeah. It'll definitely get it up out of them rocks.
Oh, absolutely. It's got unbelievable cranking power. That thing's like a winch.
922 said, "Sure, Danny, rub it in. I couldn't find any bait, and you've got a cooler full."
Dude, come down here. I'll fill up the bed of your truck in 5 minutes.
That was pretty wicked. I'm gonna have to go back and get a screen copy of that little clip.
You know, Richard and I spent all day on the Mississippi yesterday in his boat, but we stopped off at a couple of my little spots where I catch bait. And I said, all right, we're going to make one stop. We're going to get threadfin shad. We're going to stop at another spot. We're going to get some gizzard shad. And we're going to stop at another spot and we're going to catch some common carp. So we hit all three of them spots. And yeah, we got all three of those baits. But at the end of the day, I told him, I said, you know what? We need to start going to get a bunch of these gizzard shad because they'll keep really well and have those ready for Memphis on the 13th. Yep. So we went back home. We unhooked the boat, jumped in Richard's truck through the cast nets, and then we drove over to this one spot I know that's like way, way, way west of where we live at. And we fired those gizzard shad up, man. I mean, I told him, I said, dude, this is like the mega, the metropolis for gizzard shad right here. And we started throwing those nets, and we filled that bucket up in no time.
There you go.
Oh, we got stripers out there chasing something. They're busting topwater.
I can neither confirm or deny if that's what I'll be fishing for tomorrow morning. I love eating some striper, and there's a lake around here where you can keep 4 each.
You know, I see so many people on here. I'll be out catfishing with cut bait and they'll catch stripers. I see it happen quite often.
Yeah.
I have never caught a striper on cut bait here. Now I can throw the I got some big like 3 and 4 inch bucktail jigs that
Yeah.
are like 2 ounces. When those stripers are running through here, man, that is the magic go-to bait right there. You sling that out there, you reel it in real fast, and you're gonna just slay those stripers. They'll tear that thing up. But on a cut bait, never had one hit it.
Spider.
Yeah, the big one I got a couple years ago was on about it was 30 something pounder. That was on cut bait.
Well, we go up to like Table Rock Lake or any of those lakes up there around Branson, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they have got monster stripers up there. I mean, they catch them like 50, 60 pounds all the time.
Which is crazy for like a striper that a inland striper.
Oh yeah,
That's a
it's
crazy
insane
size
how
for that.
big they get. But there's several lakes. If you look on the map at Branson and you zoom out and you look at some of those lakes, the majority of those lakes are stocked with huge, giant stripers. I think that's about a 6-hour drive for me, and I don't like stripers that much.
I get around here they call them rockfish.
Yeah, you know, I first found that out when I was stationed at Aberdeen, Maryland, when I was in the Army, and I was fishing down in the Chesapeake Bay, and they kept
Yeah.
talking about rockfish, and they pulled one out and showed it to me. I said, "That's a freaking striper." He goes, "No, that's a rockfish."
A
And I said, "No, it's not.
rockfish.
It's a striper."
922, he was talking about bait. Said that he's got to give it up because of no bait. He's like, oh wait, wife's got chicken in the freezer. Well, if y'all don't hear from me, I didn't make it.
Yeah, you can go grab all that chicken you want. You still ain't got no bait.
Oh, wow.
Just slap him, why don't you, Danny?
I'm telling you. Come on now.
Oh.
Good.
I hate it when they hit it hard enough to make me actually jump out of the chair.
You've been doing that to John.
And then by the time you get there, they're doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You
I ran
just-
all the way down here and you're going to quit now? What's up with that?
You just know they're out there. They're out there with the phones that we drop in the water recording us. He's like, all right, go ahead, Bob, hit it now.
No, they
Okay,
got that
let
freaking
go.
turtle out there. He pokes his head up and looks up around, periscope head. And he sticks his head back in the water and goes, yeah, he's sitting down. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and go for it. He ain't getting up.
Hey, Danny,
Yeah.
we want to know how your leg is doing.
You don't want to know. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
Uh-huh.
I already told him he was. He knew he's in trouble.
Oh, of
Hey,
course.
they told me at the doctor, as long as my toes don't turn black, I'm fine.
So how many of
Well,
them's black right now?
It's up to the pinky toe, but it's not actually on the toe yet.
Danny said they're not black. They're dark purple, not black.
That's the craziest thing, because I actually fractured the bone in my left leg when I fell in that boat. It's actually fractured, but I did so much damage to the muscle that they didn't want to put a cast on it. But the thing is, though, the reason that leg did not break in half is because I've got a titanium rod that runs right below my knee all the way above my ankle. And the thing that kept my leg from breaking all the way was that titanium rod. But yeah, I got a pretty nasty looking left leg from the knee down, and my foot's starting to swell up and turn different colors. It's
Well,
kind
that's
of
because right in the middle of the fibia, then his titanium, but it didn't break, but that rod done bent like that. So now Danny's got to walk like this.
well, my wife asked me the other day. She goes, "Well, you keep going out there, you keep falling, and you keep doing all that dumb stuff. What are you going to do if they have to cut your leg off?" I said, "I'm going to tell them I want that titanium rod out of there because it's worth a lot of money at the scrapyard."
Oh my. That's terrible, Danny.
I said, "Save that leg. It's got some expensive metal in it."
Well, you're lucky your wife's not like my girlfriend, Danny. She would paint your foot black while you were sleeping.
Oh
And then when you woke up, your foot's all black. You say it's gone.
Oh Lord.
And-
humor she's got.
No,
Warren
but
Farley.
I actually went to the hospital and they did a ultrasound on my leg, an X-ray, and a CAT scan to make sure there were no blood clots in there. Because that's the thing they were worried about, is a blood clot breaking loose and going through and getting into my brain or my heart and just killing me. Because 2 months ago we had a guy that we worked with, and he fell and I mean banged his leg pretty hard. And this guy was a hell of a worker. Showed up early every day, last one to clock out. And the next day he didn't show up for work and didn't call in or anything. And they were like freaking out because that wasn't like him. So they went to his house, knocked on the door, and they looked in the window and he's sitting in a chair, but he wasn't moving. They went in. He was stone cold dead because a blood clot had broke loose from his leg and hit his brain.
That except for the very last part of that, that's what had happened to my wife.
Yeah, I mean, we still got anytime we got anybody that passes away at work, rather natural causes or whatever stuff, we always make sure that we get their hat from their spouse or their family members. And we've got a wall at work that's got those hats nailed on the wall with RIP written above their hat. We put the memorial wall. So I told them, I said, "You guys ain't getting none of my damn hats."
Well, I tell you what, if I worked there, I don't think I'd be wearing a hat. That seems to be bad luck.
I'm telling you, I said, "You ain't getting no hat off me."
Well, just give them your RCT hat, Danny.
I will.
Daryl's channel.
Hey, John, even when I'm dead, he wants me to keep advertising. You're dead, but you ain't done yet. You can keep going.
Daryl's channel is Trophy Seekers Outdoors.
Never heard of him. To steal a line from J-Dog.
Actually, we never heard of her after the jugging tournament with that polka dotted dress she wore.
I thought it was a green dress.
It was? Didn't it have polka dots on it?
I don't think so. I think it was just a green dress. Did you not see? Hey, did you not see the comment that I wrote underneath that picture? And I wrote it in chat today too. Whenever he was holding Daryl up with that green dress on like he was a fish, I said, "That's an invasive species. Club it to head, throw it back in the water."
I missed it. Oh boy. Oh, hold on. Here we go. We shall find the answer out the other direction, just a little bit more the other way. There you go. Oh yeah, I was right. There it is. Green, white polka dots.
Okay, I knew it was green.
Oh my goodness. Definitely. I'm with Danny though. Invasive species. Club it, throw it back in.
Yep. You cannot release them alive.
Warren Farley said, speaking about bait, I used a new to me bait this morning. Cattle range cubes. Use magic thread to wrap a chunk onto the hook. Caught several channel cats and a 12-pound carp with it.
Well, I'll show you something. I think I got it with me. Let me look. That works really great. You know, a lot of people they cut the gut pockets off the shad and off the skipjack, and just basically just pitch them because it's so hard to keep a gut pocket on the hook. And I think I've showed you guys this stuff before. Let me see. Kind of got smashed in here. This stuff right here, I got it at CatCon, but it's a like a surgical mesh,
There you go.
little
Yeah.
tube, and you cut the gut pocket off of a skipjack or shad, and get several of them, and you save them. And what you do is you tie a knot. I'll pull some of this out here. You tie a knot in the end of it, and and then you cut off a section of it, tie a knot in it, and then you open this up, and it stretches out like elastic. If you can see there. But if you stuff that full with the gut pockets, you're getting some of the best bait ever. And then you tie, like I said, you got a knot in one end that you cut off the piece of it. Now, when you go to close it up, you just put the hook through it at the top, like one way, and then twist it and turn it and put it another way. And that stuff right there, I'm not sure. First off, made in the USA, huge selling point. I don't know these people. I don't work for them, but I use this stuff for gut pockets, and it's the cat's meow, dude. I'm telling
Say
you.
what's that lady's there every year. I think it's Big Vic's or
Yeah, Big Vic's. That's correct.
yep, Big Vic's. Yeah, she's awesome lady.
Yeah, she is. But yeah, you collect you up 2 or 3 gut pockets. You pull you off a length of that, and you tie a knot first, and then you cut
Yeah.
it behind the knot, and it makes a little sock basically that you stuff all them gut pockets in there. And because it's got that stretches and it's got all these holes in it, all that blood and all that good stuff leaches out of there. And yeah, I mean, if you're the kind of person that cuts the gut pockets off and throws them away off a shad skipjack, give that a try. Tell them Danny Stone sent you. They have no idea who the hell I am.
Well, you just soon say tell them Creech sent you.
That's right. That's right. Let's see. Captain Morgan's out there fishing. Matt Ryan's out there.
What's you say, Matt? Hey, Matt.
Will you guys be live later today too? Yes. In where is that? 3:00. Or what? Less than an hour. It's going to be on Danny Stone Outdoors channel. Yep, fish on DSO. But yeah, that mesh netting like that. You know, a lot of people used to use old pantyhose. You just got to be careful with that because
Yeah,
they
you'll
don't.
hey.
Oh man, I thought he was on. I bet she's hung up. Danny gonna let him come out. But a lot of states have made it illegal to use that because the pantyhose doesn't dissolve.
All right. We've got a fish on that rod, but he's got me in a rock, so we're going to pull the old drop some slack and wait trick and see if it pays off for us. But if I pull tight on it, he's still banging on it. He's on there. But, I mean, you see all this crap behind me? All those rocks and stuff? That's what I'm throwing in underwater. So.
Fishing
But
Matt
a
Ryan
lot of
said,
times, if you just drop slack to them, they're going to do one or two things. They're going to come out of there, or they're going to make it worse. But
Yeah,
9 times out of 10, you're not going to horse them out of there. You're just not going to do it. You're going to wind up breaking off. So we're dropping slack. Yeah, he's still tapping on it, so he's still on there. If he'll get out of them rocks and you see that rod go down, that's when you know he's free. You go over there and try again. But I mean, you look at even like this chunk of rebar right here in front of me, not rebar, but revetment. You see all that the rebar
Yeah, yeah,
sticking out of it?
yeah,
Those are everywhere out there. It's a
yeah.
landmine. You're fishing in a minefield, dude. It is really hard to get fish in here.
Well, and they know how to use it too.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, there's big concrete slabs that's got rebar sticking out of them, and I mean that's where the fish are. But I'm going to say 50% of the time you're not getting it in. Well, that one's still pulling, so he's still on there.
Fishing Matt Ryan said that was a boulder bass, granite grouper. There's a V back in saying, Danny, get a fish. Well, Danny did get a fish a little while ago.
Yeah, we caught a flathead a little while ago, and we got another one on the rod right now, but he's wrapped up down there, and we're waiting to see if he's going to come out for me. And hey, that flathead I caught earlier, there was a barge passing by just as that rod went down. Again, barge just passed by. As soon as it passed by, they slammed that rod.
It is definitely something.
And I got another barge on its way. So maybe one of the other rods will get hit while we're waiting on this one.
Yeah, I don't find it very surprising at all that happens. The amount of force that's coming behind them. If you see a barge tied off and it's just sitting there running, fish downstream from that thing, it is definitely the fish are just sitting there waiting for all the stuff up the bottom.
Well, a lot of them here too, they cause these huge waves that come up and they crash on the shoreline and they're washing all kinds of bugs and stuff out of these rocks into the water. And then your little fish come running up to eat those, and the bigger fish are right behind them. They come up in there after them. Circle of life, baby.
Absolutely.
I don't know how long I'll let him stay on that rod for. Eventually, I'll either have to make the decision to break him off and retie, because if I leave him down there for too long, he's basically just beating himself against that rock and just tearing himself up. So sometimes when you got no choice, you break them off, and he can pull slack toward him, but I can't pull him through that rock. But if I break it off, he can swim out, and that hook he'll work that hook out of his mouth.
Absolutely.
The longest I've ever sat and waited on fish to come out of the rocks was I was fishing with my cousin in Austin over there on the other side of the river. And he hooked up on one, and I told him, just leave it, let it go. We sat for 45 minutes, and we basically forgot about it. And we looked over, and that rod went down. I said, oh, dude, he come out of the rocks. Go get him.
Yeah, I think that's an old school. I think that's an old school trick, Danny. Effective.
Well, a bunch of us old guys figured out if we just stay in our chair and don't move. He'd be like, you gonna go get that fish? No, I ain't getting up.
He's stuck anyhow. Oh. So yeah, after.
And there goes that's a commercial boat right there. That's some of the commercial fishermen that have been running nets and lines down here and taking all of our fish to another state. How you doing?
Sons of.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking to you.
Yeah, you'll see those big, huge, wide boats. I mean, they're way, way oversized. And you'll see a big tank in about middle section of the boat that's got a big lid on top of it. That's the slot well they're putting those giant catfish in.
I just don't know how that's legal.
I don't know that it is, but what am I going to do? Throw rocks at him?
No, but you can hit some golf balls.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that would be the one the game warden come down. Hey, were you guys hitting golf balls out at that damn boat that's stealing the fish? Yeah,
Yes, it was.
and he got an extra club.
Well, see, I think we've only got like one game warden for the Tri-County area here.
Yeah,
Those guys know, even if I call him, odds are he's not going to get here in time to get them.
Because he's
absolutely.
tired of you calling him. That's only Danny Stone. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I call him up, say, hey, this is Danny Stone. He goes, who's that? He goes, and the other game wardens are going, that's the guy that was hitting the golf balls at the barges.
At least he's hitting it at the right target now. V said she got a drill that could fix that boat up right. Fishy Things is out there. Welcome in, Fishy Things. How you doing? 27 awesome people still watching right now. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do so. Let's see. So far on part 2 here of hashtag RCT Sunday, you've got Lisa and Randy. They are at 11.35. John, Cyclone, and Stephanie, RCT Tackle, they're at 8.6. And the Danny Stone Outdoors caught that 3.2 flathead. So 1, 2.
He's pulling on that pretty hard. I'm going to
four.
see if I can't pull him out of there.
All right.
And Bobby's getting skunked again.
But altogether today, since stand day this morning, there was 30 fish caught. 14 of them were carp, 16 catfish. The biggest fish for the day so far being a 35 and a 26 that were caught by John. Catch Fish with Us, V, also had a 15.9 pound channel cat. There's been over 100 pounds of fish caught. That was 102, 122. There's been over 145 pounds of fish caught so far. And coming up here soon, yeah, we caught them today. That was on this morning on Stand Day on my channel, on the Two Stands Fishing channel. We do Stand Day every Sunday morning from 9-ish to noon. But today we're trying to keep live stream fishing going all day long.
I wound up breaking him off. I just don't think I was going to be able to pull him out of that.
Yep, that's one of those tricks that work all the time, 60% of the time.
Well, I mean, I've gotten a lot of fish back by doing that. No matter how hard I pulled, it's like the line was in between a gap and some rocks, and you can pull the line through that gap. When it comes to the fish, and he hits that gap, it won't fit through the gap. So when you let out line, he can pull it all back, take as much as he wants. Sometimes it gets down in there in a little notch where you can't get it out of there. Best thing to do is just break them off and let them, because they can swim off with that line.
Absolutely.
If he can pull that rod, okay, if you've got it in your hand and you drop slack, if he can take slack and keep taking slack, then he can pull that line out of there and he can swim off free. That hook will rust out of him sooner or later. But the longer you hold that fish pinned against those rocks, they're just beating themselves to death, man. I mean, it's just, they're tearing themselves up.
Especially in the currents like what y'all have down there.
Oh, yeah. And I have uh, uh, turned around and caught them almost immediately when they bought a second rod and that has my other rig in their mouth. Ask me if I can prove it. I've got it on video.
Not video, huh?
Yeah, I know for a fact we have definitely caught the same fish more than once on the same day.
Well, I mean, there's that video. It's probably 2 or 3 years ago. Uh, I was fishing just downstream from here and had a rod go down. And of course, whenever it got hung up in rocks and broke off, it was the biggest fish I'd ever hooked into. It was a
Yeah.
monster. And I had NJ, if you know NJ Fishing Maniac, I know you know him.
Yep.
Well, he was up on panel with me, and he was like reading chat and everything. And I sit there and looked at the camera and I said, if I had one wish right now, I wish that fish would bite this other rod, and I'd catch him and get that rig back out of his mouth. If you watch the video, I barely got the words out of my mouth and the rod went down. I reeled it in, got the fish, and it was not the biggest fish I'd ever caught. It was about a 8-pound flathead. But I looked at its mouth and I looked up at the camera and Fishing Maniac Mark he was sitting there and I go, dude, you're not going to believe this. And he said, what? He said, has it got your rig? And I said, it's got my rig. And I opened its mouth and it had both my rigs in its mouth. That actually happened on video. It was so cool. I think I made a short out of that and I called it When Wishes Come True or something like that. Because I
Yeah, I
wished
definitely
that fish to bite again, and he did.
like the second that you said it. That's crazy. We got
Yeah,
about
Mark
50.
Mark couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, you're not gonna believe this. So what? He said, "Does that fish got both your rigs in his mouth?" I said, "He's got both my rigs in his mouth."
Yeah, I like Mark. He's a good dude. He hope he's feeling better. I know him and his wife have both been sick, so
Yeah, they both had COVID.
yeah, hope he's getting better.
Yeah, who y'all talking about?
And Jay, Fisher Maniac.
Oh, okay.
He's been sick the past week or two. Him and his wife, they had got the
Didn't
vid.
even know that.
I only know it when he dropped a short the other day. Why he hasn't been around.
And I'm checking my main line for nicks, cuts, or gouges.
There you go.
Because every time you get hung up in them rocks, you don't check that. I
That
promise
is
you're gonna regret it.
that is a great point, Danny.
You're
That's
gonna regret it.
you know
You
what I
better
think.
take a minute and check that.
I think for a lot of us that fish a lot, like I fish a lot now, but when I used to fish a lot, yeah, I tried to get in the habit of always, if I got a fish, every time I brought my bait in, I would just check the line real quick. It only takes a second to rub up and down the line, and
I
the
don't get that
second,
extreme with it. If I get hung up and I break off, I'll check to see how far up the main line that rock got it.
the second you don't, the first time that you don't do it, then of course,
Fish of a lifetime, because
yeah.
every fish that gets away was fish of a lifetime.
Well, well, that's the dad joke that I've said a lot. What the heck is going on with this camera? About. Come on, there we go. What three sizes of fish are there out there? Small, medium, and the ones that got away. Yep. So those are the other. Thank me. Those are the other anglers out there. Fish on Ed. Ed, where are you fishing from today?
I'm on the Perkiomen Creek.
And that is in the beautiful state of PA.
Yes, it is.
We've got some people watching from that watch saltwater out on the west coast, but watching some catfishing. And let's see, where's Randy? Where are y'all fishing at today?
There we go. We're on the upper end of Watts Bar, the Tennessee River. We're fishing some of Norman's holes. It's supposed to be guaranteed catch fish today.
Oh wow! You just can't help. You know, Norman's a pretty big dude there, Randy. You got to be careful when they're on the same boat with you.
Hey, yeah, but he got a long way to walk back to the front.
Oh well, touche. You got me on that one. John and Stephanie, where are y'all fishing at today?
Fishing on the Mississippi River, about 20 miles north of Baton Rouge.
Oh,
In
there you
Louisiana.
go. And then, of course, DSO, Danny Stone.
Yeah, I'm on
You,
the Mississippi.
300 miles.
If you can see in the bend of that river, all those buildings and stuff over there, that is the city of New Madrid, Missouri.
there
I'm
you
on
go.
the. If you look at it up on the boot hill, you'll see a spot where the Mississippi River makes a kind of like a S-shaped turn, but there's a really big horseshoe shape. Well, I'm on the east side of the horseshoe.
There you go. So there you go. There you go. Fishing Matt Ryan.
Oh, if that's I knew who you were talking about, I wouldn't even answer him.
I know where you're at, Danny. I fished that water too.
There you go.
So Parker is asking for a link. I'll drop that here.
They don't need no crappie fishermen up in here.
Well, looks like Danny. It looks like he'll be live for your show.
Oh yeah.
So there it is.
Parker pretty much always shows up on my show, but he doesn't need a link because Parker he's got a key to the door. He just comes in whenever he feels like it.
Yeah, he needs the key for this door though. Fishing Matt Ryan is saying, John, you fishing or farming?
Yeah, I got Parker set up as like an administrator on my channel. I need to change the locks on that door.
I fishing, Matt Ryan.
And Danny, apparently your daddy is on the. Your big daddy is here, Danny. What's up, Jerry?
What's up?
What are you fishing for today? You catfish, crappie, bluegill? What are you doing?
I am out on the end of a wing dike. First time in like months I've been able to get out on a wing dike because the river levels,
Yeah.
And I am actually on one of the wing dike when we used to do the river rats. I spent many a night out on this dike when we were doing our show.
So, there you go.
There you go. See, I need to be at 10 o'clock because I had so much to say about that.
Hi, Jerry Parker.
Howdy.
I spent many a night on some dikes.
Well, last time I was on a dike, I fell off it.
Well, actually,
what was her name?
Boom! On a dike.
The two 10-pound flatheads that we got yesterday, they were out on the end of a wing dam.
Okay.
They called a wing dam, Parker. They can't really hammer you on that too much.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
I was actually Friday night. We were fishing up. I took a veteran out with me Friday night, and we were fishing up tight against a basement one. And boy, we had a heck of a night. He caught his First flathead he'd ever caught. It was a PB. It was 40 pounds even.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I caught one around like 28, and then we caught a couple little dinky blues, and he lost another big old fish. I think it was a big blue. The way the rod just got hammered down.
Yeah, I've talked to a couple of veterans that partners took out, and they all said the same thing. I'd rather be back in Afghanistan.
Wow.
He said, man, trudging over all them woods and hills and rocks and stuff. I didn't work that hard when I was in a war.
Well, when I picked him up, it was the first time I had ever met this gentleman, and I was like, and I got talking to how good do you get around? I go, well, I get along. I get around pretty good. All right, we're gonna find out.
I said pretty good. I didn't say it was a mountain goat.
Yeah, I got in there. We got in there. He's like, holy hell, do you fish like this all the time? I said, well, sir, I actually took you to one of my easy spots.
Well, that's why they're such good spots, because if anybody could get there, it wouldn't be so good. And V is out there saying, Jerry! She found you.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure she's got me radio chipped or something.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Danny, how long do you need to get your live set up? I mean, I know it's set up, but,
About 15 seconds.
Well, I know how you are. That's why I was just asking.
Nope, mine's ready to go. You take as long as you need. Hell, you can run 10 minutes over. I don't care.
Same people on the same shows. What difference does it make?
Yeah.
Wonder why Ethan ain't fishing today.
Got 30 awesome people out there. V said, of course I do. What kind of stalker would I be if he wasn't chipped? RFI tag.
Hey, Jerry Parker.
And Jerry, John's talking to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You remember when we was all in Kentucky and she hugged you and you felt that pinch in your back?
Yep.
That's when it happened.
Boy,
Nano tracker.
I'm out here today rocking the River Cast Tackle dry fit T-shirt. Pretty comfortable out here.
Good.
There it is. Look at that.
Looks good.
So this show has been live for about 3.5 hours.
Well, I was there to watch just a little bit of Stand Day. I seen John, and John was on him. I seen Chris B was on him. How's it been on Lisa's show so far?
Well,
Bobby hasn't caught anything.
but we have a, there's got to be a Bobby on the show. So Ed volunteered. Thank you, by the way, Ed. That was very nice of you to volunteer to take Bobby's spot on this.
No problem.
I know, at least it's nice weather out there. So,
yeah.
But Lisa and Randy, they got 2 fish. They're at 11.3. John and Stephanie, they got a fish 8.6, and the Danny Stone Outdoors got a nice little flathead 3.2.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well it's going to do. The river crested late Friday night, and man, it is dropping like somebody pulled a drain plug out on it. So,
Telling you, that's a goldfish.
Yeah, it's dropped quite a bit. The first spot I went to this morning, I bet I picked up 15 pounds of lead.
oh wow.
Probably
Because
all
most
yours,
of them were
Danny.
mine. They were 4 and 5 ounce. I said those are my sinkers. I recognize them anywhere.
That's what I thought. Probably all yours.
Not all of them, but I know mine. I've got a mold that makes 3, 4s, and 5s. It's those one like pyramid, not pyramid, but kind of weird bank sinkers.
The walking bank sinker, a flat bank sinker.
Yeah,
Looks like a tie.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly
Yep.
right.
Yep.
And most of the ones I picked up were 4 and 5 ounces in the spot where I've been fishing, so I know those are mine. And plus, it's got a 12 pound test breakaway line still attached to it because that's what I use on my breakaway line is 12 pound test. Yep, it's pretty easy to identify any of mine out here.
You got Ohana Fishing with Bob and Doreen saying, great show, just like the Stan Show. Absolutely. Anytime you
You know,
can get some.
one of the best things I ever found on this river, and it was right up about 200 yards upstream. It was an anchor that somebody got hung up in these rocks and had to cut it loose. But it was like a never lost anchor, but it was made entirely out of lead. That thing
Wow.
was, oh my God, I bet it weighed 40 pounds. I had to carry up the rocks and get it to my truck. But uh, man, I melted that thing down and made a lot of weights out of it.
That's right. You can't look a gift horse in the mouth, that's for sure.
Yeah, when I saw it, I recognized, I said, that's somebody's anchor off their boat. And I went to pick it up and about threw my back out because I didn't think it was going to weigh that much. And I got my knife out and started scratching on it. And I said, that thing's solid lead.
Different if we had our good anchor.
You know what it sounds like to me, Danny? Somebody that had entirely way too much lead on their hands, if that's what
No,
they
they
were
ain't got
doing.
to worry about it now.
You done fixed that problem for him.
I held it up and looked at it and said, you're coming home with me. You're like, Chuck, it's okay, Chuck. You're going to come home and live with me, you big chunk of lead. Yeah, my show starts at 3 p.m. Central. The next fish I catch should be around 5. So if you want to pop in about that time.
Dan.
The whole reason I even picked this spot where I'm at right now, it's one of my easier spots to get to, which when I call it easy, it's still not easy to get to. It's the easiest spot I got that I get to. But with all the revetment and rebar stuff, the flatheads have been biting really good this past week. This is a really good flathead spot because of all that junk that's out there on the bottom.
There's Doug, Rebel River Cats in the chat. What's up, Doug? Great to see you.
Hey, Doug.
Okay, it is dang it. What time is it?
Same time it was yesterday at this time.
There you go.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
It is 3:46 Eastern.
So it's 14 minutes till 3 on my time.
So the Denny Stone Show. We're gonna be switching over to that here in a minute.
And I'm giving you a heads up. I can't see chat for crap. So if you come in here to talk to me, I'm going to talk at you. I mean, the only way I can see you guys is if you're looking up my nose. And I promise you, that's something nobody wants to see. And maybe somebody will come in and read chat for me. But other than that, it's going to be me running my mouth, and hopefully somebody will show up and and be catching fish while I'm talking crap.
Well, Danny, speaking from experience, it doesn't matter if you have somebody reading your chat, you're going to talk anyways.
Well, yeah,
Just speaking from
but
experience.
but that way, I mean, at least I know that somebody's out there. I can't see the screen, and there's been days I sat out here and did a whole show, and you guys never knew about it because I talked to myself for 2 hours.
we know you talk. Okay.
I remember you doing that on coming home from CatCon.
Oh yeah.
It must have been 2 years ago, maybe, or 3. And your truck was up on the hill, and you're like, what that dude doing up there by my truck? I'm gonna go. And you kept saying, I can't see the screen, and chat's going on by itself, carrying on, and there's some dude up by your truck, and
dude, there's no restrictions on my chat. I just turn them loose, and I don't bother them, and they don't bother me. And that was actually 4 years ago, Stan.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
It is just flying by, dude.
Yeah, time flies when you're being dumb. Wait a minute, I'm not sure that's how that goes.
Yeah, it works though. It works.
Yeah.
So. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day so far. We are going to be wrapping it up here in a few minutes. I am going to jump out. I got a couple things I got to go take care of. Not like this morning, though.
What, throwing poop?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Change my name to Pooh Stance.
349.
Oh,
Bob.
we can end it, and Danny can get his going. You can do what you need to do, and
All right.
Say you're kicking my ass out without saying it.
You know what, Danny? I'll say it right now. I'm kicking your damn ass out of here right now.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna hop out of here and I'll go get set up. All I gotta do is just push a few buttons and hopefully everything will work. We'll see. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. God bless each and every one of you. I love you. Everybody in here loves you. We just all love each other, and it's a big catfish family crazy. Ain't none of you got no sense.
Hey,
I'll see y'all in a minute.
Your link's in our chat, right?
I think he put it in there.
Okay.
Stan, send John the link.
All righty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I'm fixing to move to another spot.
Okay.
Y'all in a bit.
Y'all in a little bit.
Well, with that being said, appreciate everybody coming in. Hope we're having a good day. Going over to the Danny Stone Outdoors. Ed, anything you would like to add? Thank you for coming up.
Yeah, I would like to thank Lisa for allowing me to come up and fish for Bobby. Yeah, this is the first time me fishing here. Other guys tell me they do good. I caught one fish all day. That was it. So it's not that good. So I won't be here again.
It was not a debate whether to let you up or not. It's always a debate to let Bobby up. So
I didn't do any worse than Bobby, that's for sure.
Well, you did catch a fish,
anytime.
so that's better.
You're welcome anytime, Ed.
All right,
Absolutely.
Thanks, dear. Stan, thanks for hosting.
Oh, anytime.
Absolutely.
It's great to have somebody read the chat for the person that's running the show. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I might have made a mistake, but I gave him, access to my channel so he could read the chat for me. I see that, Stan.
I'll turn the channel back over for $1 million.
There you go.
No,
All
but
right. Thanks a lot.
I appreciate it.
Head out of here.
A lot of fun today, guys. Thank you for coming into #RCT Sunday. Ed, thank you for being out there. For those that are still left out there, if you haven't seen Fish on Ed Evans on Wednesday nights, you have a lot of times you'll have butterflies and sunshine, or Rhonda hosting over there, and Ed out on the water. This Wednesday, you're going to see Butterflies and Sunshine on the water.
On the water, yes.
So that'll be fun.
Yep.
And I'm good. We're going to do, now it's going over to Danny Stone Outdoors. And then, as usual, that goes over to, after Danny Stone show, it'll be on Lance McCool Guys, the River Cats Tackle Show. And that'll be 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 Central. Yes?
Good job, Stan.
Deuces.
Take care.
Thank you, Stan. I
Oh,
appreciate
you're
it.
welcome.
I really
You're
do.
welcome. All right, we'll talk to y'all soon.
Bye.
See everybody at Danny's.
See you.